says that we're all good. Let me just check the Chrome tab real quick. Yep.
So I don't actually know what Gun Mario is.
So it's literally Mario, well, it's not literally, but it's essentially Mario 64, but you start with a pistol, and then you unlock a shotgun, a assault rifle, and an RPG later. And it's literally just Mario 64, but with a gun.
Wow. Did they even add got like blood splatter and stuff for you?
Alright, well that's an image to start off with.
That is an image.
It is FPS too. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, shift to sprint. Hello. What the hell?
Is this a jetpack?
I guess so. I don't know how to use it though. Oh, E maybe? Nope. Let me out. The music
We're not
changed.
good enough for such things yet. Yeah, this music only happens when you're like star power.
Yeah, I was about to say it's star power, but it was just like a jetpack that was underwater. It is really quiet.
And you don't have the bubbles for your thing either.
Yeah, I guess I could just go underwater for as long as I want. Now, it should be noted, it's really funny because this is like Grant's request, and we're doing it because of, you know, Grant graduating soon. Dude, Grant's I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up here.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Woo!
What a game.
Wait, will it reset me? Is there a kill floor?
Nope, you have broken it.
Shit, really?
Dude, wouldn't it be just great if it actually just infinity looped and you fell back on the thing?
That would be really good, actually. All right.
I don't think they thought of that, but yeah.
All right, great. Launching it again. Jesus. All right. Screen.
I actually just went to. I did like a 30-minute walk before stream, which was kind of good because I was sitting like for most of the day today and yesterday. So.
What's up with your audio?
Who's?
Hello, Adrian. But you, Saba, what's up with your audio?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, there's a door. How do I interact with stuff? Am I an idiot? Do I just not know? Do I have to go into the castle first? I guess so.
Yes, you do. Is this better?
Sure. When I was saying what was up with your audio, it was surprise, surprise. It was another one of those things where like your audio level was like dipping in and out. Oh, hey.
Oh, well, my noise suppression is off.
Hello.
But hopefully you guys shouldn't be hearing construction work because we're fixing or like we're changing up a part of the house. So.
What if we want to, huh? What if that's what we really want?
What if you want to? Well, then you may get it, Adrian.
Oh,
It'll
hey!
be like a buzz. What
You're not supposed to be here.
No, he's not.
Mario, you're here! The cage over there gives me the shivers. I've pissed myself twice. That's not related, though. I was working on some things in my lab and something went horribly wrong. Think Breaking Bad times 10. If I sold you my latest invention, would you go in there and get rid of all the ghosts? It's only 300 smackaroos. Oh, you're dumb and broke. Hate to see it, bruh. Kinda cringe.
Oh my god.
Ow! 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 It's a good thing I got my bulletproof face on today.
My bulletproof face.
Bulletproof face.
I like bulletproof.
Still hurts though.
Booze?
It's like getting flicked by someone really hard.
You're not allowed.
You don't have the secret key.
Dude, I've never
You
played.
remember where the first door
I've never
is?
played
The first...
64.
You've never played 64? How could you?
Hey, Bomb on
Yeah,
Battlefield.
this is... Yeah.
Wait a second.
What?
If you've never played 64, then why are you Mario?
Then why are you Mario?
Because Grant
We're at
requested
war.
Mario.
Oh, the horror. I'm about to say, Grant requested this, so we're playing it.
Is he gonna show up later, or is he busy today?
He said he was gonna be showing up later.
Okay.
Today is supposed to be the last day for him, so... I don't know.
Hello.
He's retreating.
What?
I'm about to say, I guess he's
this entire
intimidated.
game, like, you might have a gun, but oh, never mind, it happened. Okay. So it's gonna be like the gun doesn't actually do anything.
Oh my god, okay.
That's some good hit feedback. Well, as a game designer, how good you say that feedback was in your attacks?
On a scale of what to what?
On a scale of 1 to 2.
That was probably a -3.
Okay. So it's pretty harsh.
Like,
No,
he
it
did-
does make me feel bad that you're playing this deck without having actually played the first one that much.
What are you talking about? This is the quintessential Mario 64
Experience.
yeah.
Of course.
When I eventually get around to playing the original, I'm gonna be disappointed because I won't have a gun.
Maybe, but at least you'll actually be able to see Mario's face then. Poly Mario is pretty funny.
I hate how they don't move.
They don't react to your shots.
They just stand there. Like they don't even get like a little bit of a pop back. No, they just stand there. It's scary.
Wouldn't you?
After I got shot in the face? No. I'd collapse, I think.
Looks like someone didn't buy the super armor package.
Can you actually kill him?
I don't know, he's made of metal, and everybody knows metal is immune to metal. Oh.
Yeah, that's how steel type Pokemon work.
It's true.
This boy isn't even chained. He's
This
just free.
lad, this rambunctious
This
person.
rambunctious lad.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to burn banter topics or just absorb this experience.
Let's absorb this for a minute, and then we can go about. Cause I don't know, man. My brain hurty. Oh. Okay, cool.
It's running away.
Also, I like the music. The music doesn't loop the right part. It loops the whole thing plus the intro.
Nice. Classic, really.
I love. Oh, hey.
Oh, here's the moving box. Wonderful.
I'm back here. Okay. Is that not a star?
It's not
how
a
do I
real
ground
star
pound?
yet.
You don't.
I don't?
Can you try shooting the stump from above, I guess? I don't know.
It doesn't do anything.
I don't think those do anything besides give you coins anyway.
Why?
Because.
Okay.
I mean, really, it's entitled of you to presume anything in this game, Zach. It's a totally new experience for you.
It's true. I only vaguely know like 20% of this game, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see what banjo stuff we even have.
Okay,
I
so
said banjo
so
stuff.
banjo stuff. Saba's already sick of this gameplay and wants to move on.
That's fair.
I won't say you're wrong.
I will also just point out, Zach, to jump ahead in banter topics, you just literally reposted me posting veggie.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it.
What's there to
Veggie
talk
is
about? It's just
pretty
veggie.
Like, first off, I hate that he doesn't have 7 dots on his face. He only has 6. Second... Hello? What's in here? Oh! What happened?
Hello. Oh.
Oh, hi! Oh, I can talk to you.
It's Monty Minion.
Monty Minion, Chemist Bright Red.
Okay, I found where we stopped, but yes.
What were you saying about Reggie? Or
Well,
sorry,
yeah,
Veggie?
sorry. I hate that he only has 6 dots on his face, and I love that he's so small.
It's accurate. He's the grass type.
Oh. I mean, sure. Oh, dude, wait, did you see the yes and no prompts?
No, while I was playing a game.
It said wahoo, it said yahoo or waha.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
It's really good. Waha. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Hello.
You gotta make it to the top.
Hi. Mario, soon to be Daddy-o. Okay.
Prepare to die.
Is he gonna do anything?
Oh, there he goes. He's shooting. Boom.
Oh, I like them. I like them having to turn around.
I was about to say vanilla bills, but they're fucking bullet bills.
Vanilla.
He's shooting vanilla bills at you.
Oh, they're mines. I placed them. Oh! Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah,
Oh
that's
my god. The
You got
pain.
pasta sauce all over your screen.
not the not the paint, Zach, not the red paint,
It's pasta sauce. It's Mario's favorite.
not the ketchup.
That makes sense, actually. Oh my god. This is the high-octane gameplay that Grant wanted the day before his birthday. Adrian,
Aren't you,
Adrian, don't yawn.
I didn't
I was about
put
to say,
it.
aren't you so visually entertained and stimulated, Adrian?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I didn't put in banter topics, but I didn't mention in general. I have obligations now all of a sudden.
Oh, yes, I
Quote,
did see that.
I mean, not really, because it's Friday. I'm not gonna fucking tutor kids on Friday, 'cause who cares?
Oh my god, there's just so many gunshots right now. It's just all.
What do you want me to do? Not shoot him? This is called Gun Mario.
I don't know if this has any bearing on the original game, but they're originally supposed to go up behind him, grab his butt, and
it's
throw
good,
him.
I muted it.
Really?
I don't know if that's gonna be the thing in this game or not. I don't know if
But
he
you
has
have
like
a gun. You can't use your hands.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually gonna affect in this game, but that's how you do it in the original game.
Maybe put like a mine right underneath him.
I don't have any mines.
I assume you should just be able to shoot him to death from the front.
Right, but I've been shooting him for a while now, and there's no health bars in this game.
There is literally no feedback or indication as to how well you're doing, yes. Are you gonna have to Google Gun Mario King Babam?
I might just straight up not have enough firepower to take him out yet.
But this is literally the
That's a thing
first
they would
level.
consider?
Is it the
I
first level,
don't-
or is it just the one that I found first?
No, this
It
is
is the first level. Also, hello Lawrence.
Hello.
Hello, Lawrence.
Welcome to Gun Maro.
You know what? When I heard that you were playing Gun Mario, this is not what I was expecting.
What did you expect?
What?
I don't know. I
Monster.
thought there was like a genre of Mario games that's called Gun Mario, which is like bullet hell Mario.
You're thinking of Rabbids and Marios, which was the
Possibly.
crossover, by the way, that happened.
I heard
it was-
decent in this puzzle.
It was a fucking, what's the genre called again, Zach? Like the fucking Overwatch, XCOM kind of thing?
It wasn't a hero. It's not a hero shooter. Was it a hero
It's
shooter?
not. It's not Overwatch. It was an XCOM style game. Overwatch
Oh,
is
it
a
was
skill
like
in
a,
XCOM.
it's like a grid-based tactical, not RPG. I don't know what
There's
you
like a
call it.
concise
Isn't
name
this
for it,
called
but yes.
Savagery?
It is grid-based something. At least that's what I would call it.
But
Oh,
yeah,
there's the
it's-
noise.
There's the noise.
Rabbids vs. Mario is basically the world's mix because of Portal stuff. Mario gets a gun and so do all his friends. And it's like a strategical shooter where different characters have different gun abilities and you have to use cover and like turn-based combat. And it's like
That sounds about close to what I expected. Not Mario.
Not first-person
wielding a
shooter
Desert
Mario?
Eagle. No, absolutely not.
this doesn't look like a. I'm not into gun. This does not look like a Desert Eagle. It's not nice enough.
It's not nice enough. Well, it kind of sort
I
of
mean,
looks like one.
I'm about to say, is this not a Desert Eagle?
You know what? It could be. I just assume that Desert Eagles games are like high
Unless the
quality.
Desert
gun.
Eagle is shiny and gold.
But
Well,
yeah,
it's usually
I'm
silver.
talking about stuff that I
it was
don't.
actually.
Saba, no one cares!
Guns.
Saba,
There's
somebody
actually a-
how to shoot this man!
There's actually a pretty early Switch release, Mario
I don't
plus
know what to
Rabbids
tell
Kingdom
you.
Battle.
And I heard
Like,
that it
legitimately-
was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it looks like an XCOM game. Mario with gun.
Ow!
Mario. Oh,
The-
Mario
ah!
with blood.
Oh my god! What are
He's
you
actually
following-
following
he's
you,
trailing
which is
you.
pretty funny.
I died.
I think you died.
He shot me.
Well, it's okay. You weren't gonna make it anyway, Zach. We didn't know how to defeat him.
All right. Great.
Let's go back.
A problem that
Koopa
gun
the Quick
cannot
Scoper.
solve.
Hi, you're
Koopa
A-posing.
the Quick Scoper.
It's not
No,
doing
he has a no.
What,
His
you
arms
don't wanna
moving. That's
tag?
his idle animation.
I got banned off Mushroom Kingdom Online for being toxic. Oh, the best Quicksilver ever. Yep. Guess some every time.
Zach, he's not A-posing. He's clearly animating. Look at his arms.
Oh, that is true. Wait, you think you can beat me? Ha! First at the top of that mountain wins. See you up there, loser. All right.
Why not just shoot him now? Before you
Did you
can't
just
win?
automatically go to the next challenge in this?
I don't know, man. I didn't know how to beat the first one, so I moved.
Because this is the second challenge, technically. Was he here before?
No.
Okay.
It's because you do mission select in this game. It's the same rule, but there's different things around, like different quest options and shit.
Oh my god, he's so fast!
Yeah,
He's so
really
fast.
fast.
You
Oh,
bolted.
wait, never mind.
Took a shortcut. That's why. He
You
just
gotta
looked
watch
fast.
out, he's got a sniper, dude. He might just snipe you.
That'd be really funny
Slow
if he
and
just
steady
shot me.
wins the race.
Oh,
my
you
God.
you like that sidestep?
Yeah, the old Mario 1-2.
Yeah.
Oh! That literally just appeared. That's not fair. I did
Gotta
it!
do that time. Yay!
Now he'll come up like the same place you came up, so I guess you just watch him coming up
Now
to
shoot the competitor.
Like, that's also not the right star. Isn't that the star from Galaxy?
No, this isn't, yeah.
Hey, man. You here yet? I like the hit
Are
scan
you
on
a
this.
sniper? How'd you...
I'm the
pretty
world's
cool.
greatest dude.
Just in
The
general,
world's
the world's greatest dude.
Yeah.
Dude, where's
Hello?
he at? He was literally right behind you. Did he get run over?
Did he?
By what? What is there to get run over by
The
here?
chain chomps?
They don't have cars.
Where'd the flag go? Did you grab it?
No, look at the flag.
Now it's back?
Imagine you look away to find out where he is, and then he's on the
there, and he's
flag.
like, "You
Yeah.
lost." Oh my god, the music's repeating. Mercy.
Oh, I just muted it by this
Oh,
point.
yes. Yeah, where the heck is he?
Oh,
Well, he was
God.
going on the trail a while
oh
ago.
hey, look at this. It's the trail.
Oh,
Where is he? Do I have to go
Scan.
down to find him?
Scan the scan the trail.
I just don't want to get hit by another chain chomp is the thing.
There's no ketchup on your screen. You've regened your health.
I did, it's true. Dude, I don't know where he is. Where was the last time I saw him?
Did you actually just shoot him and then like KO him?
I might have. He might have been like, dude, come on, that's not cool.
yeah. Well, he should have shot you back.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
You just gave up.
yeah.
Can you talk to him?
I can't finish.
Can't finish.
Okay, he's still better than
You
yours.
kidding me?
What? He just chooses not to finish?
What a lad.
Okay, sure, we did it. Congratulations, everybody. That's our first star.
Yay.
That's our
did
first
it.
star.
Island in the sky. So I'm assuming that one.
Robots in disguise.
Robots in the sky.
Roblox in Minecraft.
Hi, let me use your cannon, please.
We're at war.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to use your cannon.
Cannon.
Let me use your cannon.
Hey, can I use your cannon there, pal?
Hey,
I like me a good cannon.
Let me use your cannon.
Hey,
Hi,
listen.
buddy.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
Fat. Hey, Fat. Listen, Fat.
Hello, everybody. Mario here with my other gun Let's Play.
Hello, everybody. time for my part 67 of my Undertale playthrough.
Could you imagine if Mario's voice just changed to Markiplier one day if he was hired to do Mario after like Charles Martinet retired?
Dude, that'd be pretty sick.
Hello, everybody! Wahoo!
Adrian, you're clipping the shit out of your mic.
Good.
It's both awful and hilarious. So I don't know how to handle this. Dude, let me in!
You
Glad you
must
get to
slay all the
join us.
Goombas.
Dude, I don't know what I'm
Goombas?
doing. I'm just
Okay.
shooting.
Did you just say Gooba Lord?
Absolutely.
I'm just shooting all the
Slay all the
Goombas.
Goombas.
Shoot the Goombas.
I'm a goofy gooba.
You don't get a triple jump height thing?
But do you really think they would implement that in Gun Mario?
You could do that easy.
Just
Could you?
aim down and
I
fire
could.
as I do the initial
It's not
jump.
Space Lords.
No! Forgot he was there.
We got you
Forgot
that
he
time.
was there.
Hi. Oh, hey. Oh! I don't think that's how I was supposed to do it, but I did.
You know, one time in like my, I think it was high school science class, one of them, we had like either an astronaut or like an astronaut technician show up, probably an astronaut technician.
I must say,
show up
an actual astronaut showing up at your school would be fucking
like
dope.
an astronaut technician of some sort or someone related to that position vaguely, like the janitor at NASA or something. But
yeah.
we did like a quiz and we were like, oh, here's a list of things. What would you prioritize having in space? And then one of the items was gun, like pistol. And everyone was like, oh, it's stupid. We're gonna fight aliens. And then the guy was like, actually, you could use it to propel yourself in space. And I don't remember if that doesn't sound accurate, but
I mean, you could. Kinda. Not. Well, yeah. No, actually, I guess you
Kinda,
could.
sorta.
Right?
and it was like, I guess, but.
I was about to say, I don't know. I feel like that's not
There-
on my list of things. that I
There
would
was
want.
also a lot of there was also a lot of other things that seemed way more important than a gun.
Like what?
I think one of them was like
bigger
fucking
gun.
oxygen.
Well, riddle me this, Adrian. What would help you if you run out of oxygen? Because you can't bring an unlimited supply of oxygen, right? So if you run out of oxygen, you're fucked. Whereas if you run out of oxygen but you have a gun,
Whereas if you run out of bullets, then you're fine.
well, no. How are you gonna run out of bullets? You just shoot yourself the one time.
I unloaded all of them.
Into what?
My spacesuit
Himself.
Why did you shoot your spacesuit?
to test if it's bulletproof.
I'll open the jetpacks for you. Hold space to gain
While
some
you're wearing
serious
it,
height.
you just test it
What
without,
space?
you know.
I've said too much. Okay, so we open this up. Oh, hey.
Once again,
Oh!
now we're just going?
Ugh.
I can just hold. I can hold space, and it will just keep me going up.
What a god.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
my God. Okay, wait. Hold up. Let me do that again, but this time let me hold space. Maybe that'll give me some extra distance. Oh my God. Let me go. Oh my God. It does give. It makes me go way faster. Ah!
Okay.
How's close to the actual Mario scream?
Just like screaming
Yeah.
bloody murder.
You might as well.
I made it. Wait a minute, I can only
Let it
grab
go.
one of these, right? I don't even know where that was. Was that at the beginning? Why is it all barbed wire?
Probably to try to contain you.
Man, Mario 64 is scary, dude. There's so
Yeah,
much.
it is.
There's so much stuff just around, and it's all like really threatening.
Have you seen the radish post and like the energy it gives you?
Radish.
I think everyone's silence means that you should explain to us what that is.
So, there was a fact that someone posted a while ago, just in general on like social media, and it was like a medical fact. It was like, did you know one Japanese radish gives you enough energy for a human to walk 28 feet? And someone responded, the next radish is 29 feet away, and then posted this image.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way, is this Grant's last day in
Yeah?
On
Caldwell?
Earth, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, well
Oh,
I don't know
that
about
too.
that.
Did
But yes, for the
I promised to end
Last
his.
day of
I
school.
promised to end his existence today.
you're gonna go down. Oh,
Did you know that today is canonically Wilson's birthday from Don't Starve?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Just like crying.
Did you know?
Dude, look at this. We're already at 3 stars. We're making such great progress.
I feel like we can beat the game in a day.
The Piranha
This one.
Zuka problem. Okay. Sought after sky
Piranha
secrets.
Zuko problem.
Yeah, we tried to fight King Bob and he had a Piranha Zuka, which killed us.
Real bad.
Yeah, real bad days.
So what's the
Sounds like
sky
a- sounds like a
secrets? Is
Monday
it
to me.
getting all of that? Ow.
Ouch.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue to try to play this video game. Ow. If you guys want to do banter topics, that'd be fine. Oh hi.
Do you guys?
Oh, you're a bad guy.
Do you want to go in order, or do you want to just do random ones that we like?
Random
I'm not
banter
gonna-
topics. Are we gonna throw darts at it and then figure out what it is?
Yeah.
I am at the last one with the button. Not the button. Edgeworth's face. We can also go from there.
I'm fine with both. Random banter topics sounds
Oh, I did it!
sounds like chaos, but I'm in.
Well, first of all, we already talked about veggie.
About veggie.
Yeah.
Lawrence doesn't. Lawrence. Oh, I'm dying!
Was this
oh.
a? Ooh.
Lawrence doesn't have his notifications on for the thing, so he never sees anything.
It's the new Reggie. It's veggie.
The new Reggie Pokemon.
It's the grass type one. Veggie.
Veggie.
Blast away the Chain
Veggie.
Chomp's bars.
You have
Oh,
to do a
hi.
rap battle with Chain Chomp.
Blast away his bars.
Yeah. I don't think tis I homosexual is a banter topic. Besides it just being a good image, Zach.
Well, didn't you put it in banter topics?
No, Terrence did.
Chance did that.
Oh, well, no. Well, okay. Well, then that's because then that's a banter topic because Terrence might have something to say.
Is Terrence ever gonna show up on stream?
He's
He
gonna
said
show up and say Tisai homosexual.
He said that he
That's
might
pretty
be here
cool.
on Sunday, which is not exactly the best day to have banter topics.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, I can do. We already covered Minecraft. I can do the last banner topic that I had inserted.
Okay,
There
go.
you go.
It's
Quantum
called
money.
shifting, aka quantum jumping. You guys ever heard of it?
I watched Jumper, yeah.
Not that one.
I roughly know quantum, and I know jumping pretty well. But both combined, not so.
So shifting, aka quantum jumping,
Shit.
is
Oh, that one killed me! Yay!
So
on going,
shifting / quantum jumping is a phenomenon that is popular. It's a practice that's hip with the new generation,
Hip with
the
the youth,
TikTok
okay.
generation. Yeah, hip with the youth. Where you, it's also
Why are you
popular on
hitting the
Tumblr.
youth?
It's also popular on Tumblr because, of course, it is. Well, kind of on Young Tumblr, where you basically
Young Tumblr.
you basically
Shit.
close your eyes, go into a deep meditation, and then literally shift your consciousness into a separate reality. Usually, where one of your favorite fictional media is the reality. So, like, people will shift into the Harry Potter world and shit like that. And
So
it's
That
like,
seems healthy
oh,
to do.
and it's like, oh, I shifted into the Harry Potter universe, and I like punched Draco Malfoy in the face, and I became best friends with Hermione or whatever. And there's literally TikTok people being, like, crying and sobbing over like, I shifted to Harry Potter and I killed a wizard by snapping his neck, and I'm not allowed back there anymore. And it's like, it's literally just.
Yo, you like
imagination.
my
Oh, so
speed-
it's more. It's a
Wait,
little more than
am I not
dreaming,
gonna get
it's
any praise for my
delusion.
fucking speedrun tactics I just did?
Yeah,
I skipped
Sure.
the entire fucking slide.
Oh my god.
but yeah. Anyway, shifting is literally.
Okay, fine. Anyway, sorry.
You interrupted my fucking topic with that, mister.
Because I did something cool.
Okay, I acknowledged it.
You
You have been
acknowledged it. You
acknowledged
acknowledged. Oh, what the hell? What is this?
Enemy.
That's an enemy? Oh, it
Yeah.
has a face. I didn't know what it was.
Anyway.
All right, sorry. Please continue to talking about your weird internet bullshit.
Anyway,
Oh!
Oh no, not the baby!
great.
The baby. I mean, that's
So-
a dream that many people want. Is to have this baby dead. So I guess.
They just
it's
shift
fulfilling.
to it, I guess.
Shifting is literally just either imagination at worst or lucid dreaming at best.
I think
But
it's
people are
delusions
acting
at
like-
worst.
I
People
think,
are
I
acting like
think
it's
it's
a fucking hip new
delusions. Yeah.
It's a hip. It's dream. It's either daydreaming or sleep dreaming or delusions.
Hallucinations.
None of those
At worst is
hallucinations.
also.
Hallucinations also work. None of those are exactly new, and some of them aren't even particularly good.
But yeah, shifting
This
slash
just-
quantum jumping is like a thing that people are legitimately like writing stuff about now, where they're like, "Oh man," and there's literally I've seen posts that were like, "Guys, stop the shifting stuff. It's dumb bullshit." And someone's like, I don't see why we have to get the approval of some stuffed up, like, hierarchical, like, cis male people just for our science to be valued. And I'm like, this is the part everyone hates. Everyone hates this fucking part of it.
That's what
Did
science is.
Did they actually say science?
And also, Adrian, this just seems like kinning with extra steps.
It's very much in the same realm. Although there are far less people that do shifting ironically than there are people who can ironically.
What's this?
I don't know.
Safe to say, I'm still disappointed.
But yeah,
Indeed.
I'm fucking stuck.
you got to the idiot box.
Are you kidding me? What
I
are you
mean, could you
talking
imagine-
about?
I mean, what if you fell into like a perfectly squared off hole that was like 8 feet deep? What would you do?
I mean, I'd jump and try to grab the ledge, I think.
What
Could
you
you
would
jump
try to
3
do is
feet?
you would have to see the composition of the soil and thing around you, so then you can maybe make divots in the ground and then drag your way back up. I'm too short.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
have,
the
I have to
Sherlock
think
method.
outside
I'm
the
too
box.
smart.
No, I said I'm too
I
short.
only quantum shift into science textbooks.
So like, I literally
yeah.
said I'm too
I
short,
qu-
so I
I-
have to think of like.
Oh,
I
this-
short. I thought you
shift
said
to be
smart.
Sherlock.
No. I'm like, it's hard for me to get. It's harder for me to get out than any of you. I have to actually think about this.
Saba
I fell into a
Saba
hole.
quantum shifts into a alternate reality where Saba is 2% taller.
That would be great.
Who then
Oh, yes.
also shifts
Oh, I would
into
like to be.
who then also shifts into a Saba that wishes they were 2% taller. Repeat. Dude, what the fuck? How am I supposed to get out of here? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, I don't even need to be that tall. I just want to be 2 inches taller. That'd be nice.
But if all quantum versions of you want to be 2%, oh sorry, 2 inches taller, then it'll keep growing.
Oh my god.
Infinitely.
Reading this for a second.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, why does it say stream ended?
Because I got stuck in the bottom of a fucking hole.
Oof.
I had to do something.
Saba, how do you like the shifting like
You know what makes it
FAQ.
appear like way like dumber about this, right? Is like this is basically like Lauren said. It's like daydream, where like being like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we were like in this universe or whatever? This
I
is
do that. I do that all the time when I
Yeah,
get into
but
something.
this is just kind of makes me feel like it's just kind of dumb. I don't know.
Kinda dumb.
There's a bunch of fucking TikTok
Dude,
stuff
Lawrence, I'm
about
trying to be
shifting.
nice, okay? I'm not.
I'll just say it. If you go through the checklist, it is absolutely dumb.
Well, as Lawrence
you're-
said that, yes, I agree with that statement.
Well, here's a quick breakdown of some of the stuff. If you're planning to shift, both spelled incorrectly, by the way, you're in planning. You should know this. Please, please don't break their heart. They are real people. They have
Wait.
souls like you.
Give me 1
Oh
second.
my god.
I want you
Okay.
guys to
No,
look
it's
at
cringe.
the screen and then look at the reflection when I look up.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
just you and your arm.
It's just your
I literally don't have anything other than an arm.
Yeah. That seems
All
alright.
right, cool. What the fuck?
The
Alright.
right
Anyway.
hand
Oh,
man
hey.
of Mario.
More
Oh,
shifting
hey.
info. I saw this girl said she likes shifts because she likes killing people, so she shifted to kill people. Don't do this. They are real like you. They're not robots.
Okay.
I just want this to end now. I
don't know who's crazy here.
All right, stream's
I-
over. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Stream's over.
I-
Please script that you don't get attached to UDR. There's already reality. Because if you don't, that would get attached, and your life in this reality would be painful.
Are you
See, I'm
reading
just-
a thing?
I
Sometimes
posted it on
wonder
air.
If these things are legitimate, you know,
I
because
am-
they're just
Oh,
so
Lawrence
ridiculous.
Lawrence doesn't have Discord
But-
permanence.
No,
Discord
I was
permanent.
looking at banter, so it wasn't. It's not like I can look at 2 channels at the same time. So I didn't
But
see
it gives you a little notification when someone posts something new.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Well,
mention
I
another.
muted the sound, so I can only see.
You
it.
can see
I forgot-
it with
Yes.
your eyes. Oh, I died.
Why would I look at the channel itself and be like,
Lawrence,
it's white?
you have eyes. I know
Do you want me
do.
to look
I
at
have
stream
seen
or
them.
on air?
I have
What are
long
you
time looked
talking
into
about?
your eyes and saw the
I have
dreams
long
of man and woman
eyes.
You
alike.
have
I don't know what's happening.
long and muscular eyes.
Long and muscular eyes.
Big
Muscular
bulging
eyes?
long eyes.
Your horribly distended, curvaceous
You're
eyes.
arrogant.
Your
just gonna stop talking
trembling
now.
erect eyes.
Your trembling,
Your
throbbing
oozing.
eyes.
Wow, you're making spit.
Your pulsating, spitting
Your
eyes.
Oh,
sticky,
God.
sticky eyes.
You dirty boy with your
Dirty
disgusting,
boy, scrub the
revolting
eyes.
eyes.
Saba, I know I was in on this for like the first few bits, but now,
Scrub the eyes
now I want out as
immediately.
well.
Yeah, you want out?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Back to
Who
shifting info.
said I was done? Oh,
Please, yes, okay, we're done. Yes, good.
Alright, so now that we're done with the eyes bit, let's go back to shifting.
So like I was saying,
I was
so-
having fun. I was shifting into a person who was erotically attracted to Lawrence's
you-
eyes.
You know, listen, okay. I forgot a keyword which is called scripting, which is where you have to plan out beforehand the exact details of your shifting destination and the reality of
What?
it. Where you just create your own. The scripting is the part where you
What the
create
fuck am
your
I
own
supposed to
reality
do
and
with
also.
these?
Fucking nothing. Ignore them.
So you're planning out your dreams.
Well, it's not dreaming, it's shifting, Lawrence.
My man.
You
But,
absolute.
No,
Anyway, sorry.
can I just veto the shifting, please? It's stupid.
Alright, we'll go back to the eyes part with Saba's
No.
smelly eyeball.
In her eyeballs. So, Saba, I'm going to propose to you exactly one.
You got
Died,
thwomped
Zach.
on.
I don't think you
Oh,
can
there was
propose
a
anything to
thwomp.
me, Zach.
So, Saba, I want to propose something to you. I am going to give,
Lord.
since you have been so dedicated and you're also my only mod, I will give you exactly one privilege on stream. Once per stream, you get to veto a single banter topic.
Is that? Do you mean before the discussion has happened, or?
At literally
Before the
any time,
discussion?
someone brings up a banter topic and you have the authority to say, no, we're moving on, and I can't disagree with you.
Okay.
All right. Now keep
I don't
in
think
mind.
I'll
Now
ever
keep
use
in
it,
mind.
but
You
sure.
keep in mind. You only get to use it once per stream, and you don't get to store them up over time. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine over the course of
Imagine
like
the story.
17 streams, Saba just saves up a bunch, and every time someone else brings something up, she's like, no.
Moving on.
See, I wouldn't do that. I'm nice.
We're just sitting here
So
for like
stuff
4
unless it's
minutes.
becoming ridiculous.
We're just sitting here 4 minutes. One person's like, and it's like, no.
No, no.
There's
don't
another
you talk.
silence for like 7 more minutes, and like, but what? No.
This is Saba's first and only form of pseudo payment that I can offer. Anything more or less than this is unfeasible, given that I do not have a paycheck.
Given the economy,
Given
Also
Zach's
that.
The
economy.
economy.
anything else is unfeasible given the ecosystem.
Oh, I can just go to the top. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, since we're done with the shifting part, let's go back to Lawrence's trembling, quivering eyeballs.
Oh, yes.
What is this character?
I don't
What
know,
is
it's
this
a fun-
two-headed
it's a fun-
Cyclops character?
It's a fun voice, though.
This
Adrian, I'm sick and tired of always having to share my characters with you. Why can't it just be my character? You wouldn't even let me have tomfoolery on my own. No, he had to be fucking
What?
Dr. Doobad's sidekick.
Alright, fine. If that's how you wanted to tender your resignation, you're free to go and form your own villain
Adrian just likes
agency.
to own you in some way, shape, or form.
I know he
That's not
does,
true.
and it's very disturbing.
That's not true.
Is that all you have to say? Is that all you
No
have
more
to say to
questions.
defend? No more questions, Your Honor.
What was the fucking Chris Christie bit where it's like, no more questions. I don't want to answer that. Question denied. You've been shut down. Have you seen that where Chris Christie just acting like a stereotypical Valley girl in the middle of a court proceedings?
No.
I have not.
Hang on.
Do I want to?
It's pretty. It's like it's on the same. It's like similar level to me for like, look, fat, listen, fat.
Look, frat, listen, frat. Oh, excuse me. Wait, look! Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I thought only the red coin
look.
had a shadow.
This is Saba whenever we do some random bullshit that she hates.
No, you are denied. We're done here.
No,
I
no,
like no, because I don't want to.
because I don't
That's
want
pretty.
to. No, no.
That's pretty.
You have been
that's pretty
stopped.
mean.
No off-topic question.
You have been stopped.
You have been stopped.
Are you saying that Saba is Chris Crit?
You just
No,
walked
I'm
into
saying he
him.
died.
I didn't realize he. I thought he did like a jump first.
No, he just kills you.
He just toppled over like a ton of bricks.
Hey, that's literally what his character is.
How was I supposed to know
toppled over
that?
like a
There was
topple.
no
By his
indi-
character design.
There was no indication of that based on his character design.
This is true.
Dude, you like my
actually, you're
speedrun
right.
tactics?
Yeah, you're fucking bee hopping all over this game.
What does bee hopping mean?
Bunny hopping. It's when you time a jump perfectly as you hit a ground, and in certain game engines that will
ground?
store your speed. What?
Ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you run aground a ship and it like
Ow!
crashes and the ship is destroyed.
What the hell just hit me?
Run aground.
That's what you get.
Oh my god,
there-
what?
It's the fucking
Oh,
bullet
it's
bill
shit-
doggy hole.
That's the no. This it's a gun barrel cannon.
Yeah.
Gun barrel cannon.
Say look, it shoots them
It kills Kaboom.
from the object's origin point. Because it should be noted that this is obviously made in Unity, and I love it because I can recognize like all the same mistakes that I make. Ow! Stop shooting me! Oh! Yes! No, yes!
Just shift into a plane where they don't shoot you.
Oh god, can I
Lawrence,
just...
you can't just script a reality where it's the exact same, but everything's just it has to be like a significantly different reality. Otherwise you can't get TikTok views on it.
Otherwise you can't get TikTok views on it.
You have to shift into Harry Potter, or else no one cares.
Can I... So
Only
you're
Harry
saying is
Potter.
that the more
Only Harry
unrealistic the reality is, the more views it gets on TikTok?
Well, the more unrealistic. Oh, okay, I'll specify. The more tied it is to a popular, like young adult piece of fiction, it is. The more popular it'll be on TikTok.
Alright, but it still has
Oh,
to be something
Lord.
that I'm into.
Not
Theoretically.
necessarily. It has to be something that like is a popular young adults thing.
I think
Okay.
Zach's about to find a loophole.
I'm
It's
going.
really
All
weird.
right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna close my eyes. All right.
What are you
I
scripting
am-
it right now? Because you
I
need to
am-
you need to script it first.
Well, that's what I'm talking.
physical
I'm
script.
talking it through first.
Okay.
All right. I am going to shift into.
Didn't Saba veto?
No,
No,
she
I
didn't.
allowed this continue. I just called it stupid.
Okay. All right.
She called it
cool.
stupid. She didn't do that.
Okay, I didn't know if she vetoed it. Okay,
All right.
Proceed.
All right. So, I'm going to shift. I'm going to take a moment. And I'm going to shift into. Fuck, what was it called? The Hunger Games universe,
Sure, Hunger. That
Sure.
works. Yeah.
right?
Popular-
I'm gonna
popular
shift because I have to be
Popular among
specific
youth.
with my scripting, right?
Yes, I literally posted image. Here's some things you should always have money with you. You should have some talent. You're sent, I guess.
All right. So the only thing I'm taking with me is my charming personality,
Okay.
and I'm going into the Hunger Games universe. I'm going to go to District 3, which I believe is the one that's like wood cutting people, and I am immediately going to find a giant lumberjane GF, and we're gonna live happily until I die. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm still here.
And we're dead.
You didn't shift properly.
How am I supposed to shit? Just let me go.
I'm not the one
I
who
don't
determines
wanna-
the shit.
I'm still here. What the fuck? I keep closing my eyes and I'm still here.
I
just
do not
playing
control
fucking
the
Gun
shit.
Mario. Where is my
Perfect.
lumberjane GF, dude? What the fuck? You promised me this.
Perfect. This is yes. I agree.
Did
Adrian,
you
why
make
the
sure
fuck
that
did you
you
bring
didn't
this
break
up
the
at
heart?
all if you weren't gonna teach me how to fucking shift?
Listen, I'm not the teacher. I'm just like the
You
guy
just
who like
told
doesn't.
me to try to shift.
I didn't tell you. I just said
You owe
go
me
to-
a lumberjane GF, all right? I don't want to hear it from you.
Listen, all
All
I
right?
know is
she
that
has to
I'm
be
going.
7 feet tall, muscular like a fucking ox.
All I do is I climb up the mountain with my little news reporter's hat and notepad, and I write down what the monks are doing, and then I come back down and tell everyone else. And you walk around the corner and immediately died.
So that's what happens when you can't shift properly.
This is a good stream.
I'm so
Are you glad that I've
pissed.
brought shifting into your life, Zach?
No, because it didn't do anything.
That's because you didn't
You told
properly.
me it was a way to live my wildest dreams, and I'm still here playing fucking Gun Mario.
It's
talking
because
about
you didn't
shifting.
properly integrate your daydreaming into your consciousness.
How am I supposed to do that? You're not
supposed
giving me
to-
any instructions. You're just saying random words.
Listen, okay, listen. I'm giving you a referral. Go on TikTok and look up shifting, and I'm sure you'll find some neat tutorials there.
Okay.
I can't help you any further than that.
I will do so, and I'll come back next week. Except I won't because I'll already have found my lumberjane GF.
Yeah, your corporeal body will have foamed at the mouth and died of seizure, while your spirit will be stuck in the shifting reality where you have a lumberjane GF.
Are you telling me this shifting is supposed to be based off of John Carter?
No, because the young adults
Then it's
are
still okay. Then it's even more unacceptable than before. Because I was like, you know what, this sounds like something that happened in John Carter. Where I'm like, okay, they
There-
want to say this is this, then okay, fine. But no.
Saba,
people
what the
can't
fuck are you
even
talking
log-
about? John Carter is a movie director.
There's a movie.
He
called John
directed. He
Carter.
directed The Thing. It's a good movie.
What's it called? I know what you're talking about. There's a movie called.
He also directed. I think he directed one of the. God, what else did he do? He directed one of the Terminator movies, I think.
He directed me in the grocery store, and I was looking for the potatoes.
Called John Carter of Mars.
He also directed Halloween.
There you go.
No, he's not. No, he's John Carter of Hollywood. I just told you he's a
No, I know.
director.
This
I'm
is
looking
the
for the
shifted
mother
John
of John
Carter,
Carter.
Zach, the John Carter of Mars.
Saba, why are you posting memes in a different chat?
It's not. It was for the Pokemon stuff. I had to put it in there.
It's true. I am quite stingy when it comes to things being in their proper location.
There you go. I did it. At the same time, I can't put it in memes if you want me to.
Stop talking. I don't want to stream anymore. All right. I was so excited to finally meet the Lumberjane of my dreams, and now I'm just here.
See, this is what happens when people bring shifting into the universe, Adrian. Zach just this is Zach.
This
is why you
is
have
like,
to.
why live?
This is why you have to. This is why you have to use
Why
TikTok.
live a life without Lumberjane?
Now
Exactly.
you know why. Now you know why all the kids are using TikTok.
So that they can shift
And this is why I
properly.
don't use
So they
TikTok.
can learn how to shift.
Saba, why wouldn't you want to
Everything makes
shift?
sense.
You could be with
Because
Edgeworth.
I would call it something
could
legitimate.
be with
like
Edgeworth.
actual- I don't.
Oh my God! I could be.
No,
I could be with the
Godot.
desiccated corpse of Mia.
Is that your
Oh my
DR?
god.
What's DR?
Desired reality. It's a term in shifting.
Oh
Apparently.
god.
Yeah, acronym.
Can I?
They have acronyms.
This
CR is
is
current
what I
reality.
also
DR is
posted in the
desired
memes
reality.
2020.
And AR is augmented reality.
AR is R.
Is R.
AR is pirate reality.
It's pirate
Oh,
reality.
Sign me up.
Shift into a reality where you're in Pirates of the Caribbean and Johnny Depp lets you suck on his
Caribbean?
dreadlocks.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you say?
Yeah, one where Johnny Depp lets you suck in his pirate dreadlocks and gives you pirate breath.
I don't. It gives me pirate breath.
boy.
Is it like a dragon?
Have you not seen that bit?
The fuck
Just
are you
make it to
talking
there,
about?
Zach. You could also
There's
just
a
get
bit.
that.
There's a bit.
Sabo, did
in-
I not just tell you to stop fucking talking?
The only
Zach
camera
is
that can have-
feisty today.
Oh, you mean I'm feisty today? I'm so upset. All right, you promised me the love of my life.
I didn't promise
and I'm still
anything.
here.
So, wow, Adrian, you let him down and I get the brunt of his fury? Is this what happened?
Yeah, that's how this works.
God, this sucks. Who streams? Why do we stream? What's the
Why are we even
point?
here? Just to suffer.
Just to suffer.
What's the point?
Anyway, Pirate Breath is a bit in Kingdom Hearts 3 where Johnny Depp pirate literally goes up to some guy in his ship who's like, ugh, and then just goes, and the guy's like, ugh, fuck, and it's like whips his face and like falls back off the ship and overboard. And the guy's like, I still got it. Instead of using his fucking sword, which he has, he just uses pirate breath and gets up in the guy's face and breathes at him. And it's so disgusting it throws him overboard, and that's what pirate breath is.
Nice.
That was also a joking cat scratch.
Nice. Did it throw someone overboard?
There was one character who was like a very square cat. And his breath was so bad that when he exhaled in your face, it came out of his mouth like a brick of jello, and whatever it passed through turned into a skeleton.
Yikes.
That's sounds horrible.
What have you been doing this whole time? I see you fly around
Trying to
and
be
stuff.
somewhere else.
Well, this is
Oh my god. This will never end, Adrian. What have you done?
Here's the pirate
It was the
breath.
closest
know-
I was ever going to get. Cause like what else is my options, Saba? All right, to find the Lumberjane of my dreams. I'm not gonna go to fucking Oregon.
I was just about to say,
Alright.
go into the forest, Zach. You'll eventually find someone.
No self-respecting person ever wants to go to Oregon.
Wow. Sorry, Oregon.
You know what you
what's
should do
super
to
ironic? Adrian, hold on, give me a second. Was the a banter topic that I was on was literally organs and pulling out all the stops. I'll be like, that's hilarious. It's a good segue, but continue, Adrian.
you know what you should do to remedy this problem, Zach?
Die.
You should spend like 4 hours scripting another shift and then really try before you go to bed tonight. Really think about it, detail all the things, brush up on Hunger Games lore.
This just seems like a wet dream with extra steps, though. Like I don't want to have to do fucking homework in order to like ejaculate during sleep.
Listen, shifting is a very serious
God.
business.
What
Is
is
it?
it
has to be done
here for?
properly.
Probably, I don't know.
Like, what's the difference between this and just getting high and getting really creative?
You don't need to spend the drugs.
Spend the drugs?
Yeah,
You don't need to
drugs are currency.
spend the
expensive.
drugs, you say?
You
This
you
is
don't
what
use
Don Mario
drugs for
has
barter
turned
at
us
your local
into.
grocery
Yeah.
store.
Can you believe this?
Could you imagine if like everywhere
Could you
do
imagine if you
pawning
weren't a
and
fucking
bartering?
liar?
Could you imagine if you had a lumberjane?
Oh god.
The stream just ends
We're
right
just
there.
gonna die.
This is gonna fucking Sala, please use your retail power, please.
I've been told to shut up, so you know I can't.
And you still keep talking!
You know we have to reintroduce this idea of shifting when Grant gets here.
I feel like I've gotten more than I bargained for out of this one banter topic.
Then
It's
why
never
the
gonna
fuck
end
did you
now,
bring it
Adrian.
up? You
'Cause
had
I
to
was
have
just-
known the possibilities.
I was just like, oh, this is another silly internet culture thing that I know that people might not know here. I figure I'll introduce it to them. I thought it was just gonna be like closed species where it would just be over like after a little bit about it, but no, Zach has hung on about not getting a lumberjane GF.
It's very important in his life.
It's what I was.
This is
It's very
It's what I was
amusing indeed.
promised.
This is what you're put on this God-given earth to do.
Gain a lumberjane.
Make sure you switch your weapon so you actually have your ghost killer, whatever it is.
And make sure to script it.
I don't think you're in range of that ghost.
You're not in range of the blue.
Ugh. Hello. Zach is quiet because he's scripting his next shift right now.
I'm trying to think of what her middle name should be. All right.
first
You
name,
said I had
Lumber?
to. You said I had to. You said I had to. Did you just ask what her first name was?
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
It's Lumber. Last name
Yeah.
Jane.
No, her last name is Ain. Middle name is
Oh.
Jay.
Oh, I thought her first name was gonna be Lumberge. Wow, that was easy. Yeah.
Wait, where is it?
It's in like the mansion
Oh,
floor behind you. That'd be good. Yeah, that's good. I remember one being in the middle of the mansion though. I wonder which one that was.
man,
just a-
Mario 64 sucks.
Well,
You know what else sucks? Not being able to shift.
Oh my gosh.
Lawrence.
Okay.
God damn it.
You can't be upset with anybody but yourself. All right.
I can't believe it. Fuck, I dropped my dice.
What is this thing?
That's
Suitcase?
another eyeball.
I'm gonna find more shifting TikTok info to help Zach along with this.
Oh gosh. Don't you just love it when people create a term and then say, yes, it's actually factual, science-based?
Yeah.
I love it.
Where are you talking?
I love shifting.
Only if it's as funny as shifting. Oh my god.
That's what you deserve for telling me to
Oh,
shift.
hey, the teeth piano.
Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do against this?
I don't know.
Be eaten.
Be sad.
The musical mimic.
That was
Here's
a
some
loud
more-
scream. Someone should clip that.
Here's some do's and don'ts of shifting.
I feel like there's probably a few things that are clip worthy so far this
That's
stream.
a lot of do's and don'ts.
Here are the don'ts of shifting. Don't think negative thoughts. Don't be around people with that energy.
Nice.
Don't get discouraged. Don't be upset. Someone's shifting before you. Don't listen to unsafe subs. That's short for subliminals. Don't treat people in
gosh.
your desired reality badly. They are actual people and have feelings.
Oh god.
Don't let your mind run while trying to shift. Don't say you can't do it. Don't give up. Don't try to shift every single day and night. It will wear you out. Here's
Did
the
you
deuce.
hear that, Zach? Don't say you can't do it and don't give up. You have
Here's
to
the
keep trying.
here are the do's of shifting. Do meditate. Do listen to safe subliminals. Do keep a calm mind. Do think positive thoughts. Do take breaks and stay rested. Do affirm yourself. Do visualize everything, especially small detail. Do use your 5 senses when visualizing: smell, sight, taste, touch, etc. Do keep trying.
Keep trying.
There's a few things wrong with this list. Like, first off, use your 5 senses. Smell, sight, taste, touch. That's 4 out of 5. What's the 5th one? Etc.
They kind of forgot hearing. I assume.
I don't know. And last of all, it says do keep trying, while in the don'ts is don't try to shift every day, but keep trying.
Oh wait, hang
Zach will
on.
go above and beyond.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate you guys making fun of me. Alright?
No, we're.
I just
helping you.
want to live a fucking happy life, and you guys are being like, oh, it's funny.
I think we're breaking him.
We're getting closer to our goal. Lauren's just
To our
further.
goal.
I knew that streaming would do this to me eventually. I'd be radicalized.
Into the shifting
Just
culture.
shifting.
This is shift.
Underrated stuff to add to your script with sparkle emojis. 1, you're good at arguing.
You're good at arguing!
2, only My Hero Academia. If I'm forced to tell you the truth about something, I won't say anything about shifting. 3, all stores are open 24/7. 4, if someone has a crush on me, they will nosebleed once in a while around me. 5, you know ASL. 6, everyone has Gen Z humor. 7, you can do gymnastics.
That's important.
8, if you're shifting out of America, that is, in parentheses, you can use US currency. 9, you don't take fall damage.
Don't take folding. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This is some great tips. I'll be sure to use it, I guess.
I didn't realize there was a My Hero Academia shifting culture, but I shouldn't be surprised, I suppose. Oh, wait, Zach, methods for shifting.
There you go. Give it to him.
Okay, pillow method. Basically, just read over your script and put it under your pillow, make affirmations, then go to bed. Raven method, lay down in a starfish position and just make sure your limbs aren't touching, close your eyes and count to 100. You can make affirmations, each count if you want. Estelle method, put on earphones and listen to a song you like. Imagine listening to that song with someone from your DR, desired reality, or possibly even dance with them. Once the song's over, it'll take you to a door and you'll walk in the bright light, make affirmations while waking up, while walking and wake up in your DR. Elevator method.
boy.
Imagine you're in an elevator going up your DR each floor, make affirmations till you make it to the top. Sunny method. Close your eyes and feel like you're in your DR. The sheets in your bed are in your DR. Make affirmations and only open your eyes once you're sure you've shifted to a different place. Train method. Imagine you're on a train going to your DR. Examine the train or even look out the window. Make sure affirmations every now and then until you arrive.
Oh my god. This is literally
yeah.
just daydreaming.
It's not
But
just something
sure.
you can. It's not just something that you can do in the middle of stream, apparently.
It's okay, Zach. We know you can do it.
Oh wait, hang on. There's another image.
But wait, there's more.
There's another image. You probably will not shift your first time. It can take months.
Oh my
That's why it doesn't work, obviously, because it takes months of practice, obviously.
Clearly. You have to be a master wizard
Oh,
to do it
no!
on the first try. Oh no.
How to know you're close to shifting? About to switch. Twitching, numbness, floating, white lights, pins and needles, smells coming from your DR, hearing voices from your DR, spinning, dizzy, head pounding, flashing lights, a force like pound in your
Oh my
head.
god.
These
Once
are-
again,
these
I
are all-
don't like-
These are all the things for like an aneurysm.
During the day, feeling like you're in the wrong reality, headaches, migraines, dizzy, angel numbers, repeated numbers, seeing things from your script, seeing things from your DR.
So insanity.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
No,
insanity.
that's how you know you're close to shifting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hang on. Reasons you might not be shifting. You could be doubting yourself / getting discouraged. Stay positive, motivated.
Are
I
you
promise it
doubting
makes the
yourself,
biggest
Zach?
difference. You might be changing your method every night. Try to stick with one method for a couple of days, and if it doesn't work for you, then you may change it. Please try for a couple of days first. 2. You might not be focusing enough. Do some meditation help with this. 3. You might be dehydrated. Yes, I know this one seems silly. It's not super important. Drink water definitely helps shifting. God.
Oh boy.
Don't you just love it?
Shifting advice I've received on Amino. Don't obsess over not being able to shift. Meditate. There are guided meditation vids on YouTube. You don't need any specific method. You can create your own mix, the ones you already know. Script a certain smell to know you arrived in your DR. Read your script before trying to shift. It might help you. You can't get stuck in your DR.
You can't
I
get
wish Grant
stuck in
would
your
show up.
DR.
This is doing this all for him right now.
Shifting advice for beginners. It is 100% safe and real.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Sounds like
Damn.
a cult.
It sure does.
It's like a cult, but there's no singular charismatic figure. It's just the monolith of TikTok.
Oh my god, I knew
It's
TikTok
the
would be
monolith.
The model.
Of
No, it would be a
TikTok.
cult.
It is the god.
Shifting your first time is extremely rare, so don't give up if it doesn't work at first. The Raven method and Elder method are very easy and simple methods. Don't have a mindset where you will think it will take you, where you think it will take months for you to do it. If you do, then it will take months. There's no way to get stuck in here, don't worry. You don't have to have a script, but it's recommended to let all your thoughts gathered. Don't be excited or eager to work, otherwise it won't work.
Wait a
If
minute.
you have any...
You're telling me all this stuff that I used to do as if this was real, I would have been able to do this like a lot of times.
Well, maybe you weren't
Oh, no.
trying hard enough, Saba.
Yeah,
Oh,
clearly you weren't...
You don't. Are you making assumptions about what
Were
I was
you
like
using...
as a kid?
Were you
Lauren?
using Raven method or elevator method, Saba? Were you using a TikTok approved shifting method, Saba?
You probably. Even
I
before
know
TikTok
she wasn't.
existed. My kid brain, probably.
It's Saba, technique!
Oh, God. Well, sucks for everyone else because I don't remember much about my childhood.
Oh, I just saw a new shifting term, WR, waiting room. The room where you go to script if you don't want to stay in your own reality.
Zach, don't you just love it when you turn off one reality for another, like a light switch?
Oh my god,
Hey,
look
wait
at
a
this.
second. That's my fear.
Look at this desolated TikToker. It's 4 a.m. I just shifted 8 months of Hogwarts. I want to go back. Let me leave.
8 months in Hogwarts.
Look at her expression.
She's devastated.
And then
But I
Draco's
thought
like,
this is
"Ugh."
what you wanted. I thought this is what you needed.
She wants to go back.
Wants to go back.
Yeah, that's what she
You're never
wants.
going back.
Just
Never.
Hey Saba, can you do me a favor just to make sure that my thing is working? Would you mind sending a single message in chat?
Oh, sure.
are you not able to go back to your shifting dream?
Who are you talking to?
Fucking all of you? What are you talking about who I'm talking to?
Why are you
The
being
geniuses
why are
of
you being
shifting,
all
of course.
indignant? Alright, it does show up. Thank you very much, Saba. Why are you being all fucking indignant? You're being super fucking rude right now.
Oh no.
Maybe, dude, who knows? Maybe this is a shifted Zach. This isn't what normal Zach is like, right? He's way more aggro than normal. Maybe this is another dimension.
I don't
If
think that's how
this
it
is my
works.
shifted reality, I want to kill myself.
Signs you're close to shifting. You'll start to feel as if you're floating, tingles throughout your body, and you feel like the room is spinning. You will most likely see a white light. You hear voices or noises coming from your dream reality. Smell
dying?
and temperature change. Headache. If you start experiencing these, don't get scared. You're extremely close. Stay determined, heart.
Determined.
Oh my god.
It says stay. It says stay committed.
Or sorry, stay committed. I read what I wanted to read.
I read what I want.
Wait, look at the name of this level.
Big Boo's haunt,
Boo's
Black
haunt,
the
Black
Bush
the-
South. That like shifted. That like more from Zack Goblin to like Mario.
Mario Goblin.
What do you mean, Zack Goblin?
You were going like. No, that's Scooby. Never mind.
One of the things that I've been.
Oh no!
I forgot about you.
Oh no! Rope shifting method.
Rope shifting.
That doesn't
Kinda
sound
concerned.
good.
That doesn't sound very good.
That sounds pretty bad, actually.
I hope it's not what I think it is.
Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not as bad, but it's still
It's
pretty
not what
bad.
we think.
I
Thought it was.
can't
Okay.
wait for the whole fad to come crashing down once somebody tries to popularize jerk shifting. Where it's just like try to shift while jerking it, and then the person's gonna be like, "Yeah, I just posted all over TikTok, ha ha ha," and then it's gonna die because of turns of
Won't
use.
won't that just be like
I
post
can't
nut
wait for the
clarity?
ends to come any sooner.
Would that just be post nut clarity?
Oh,
Lawrence, what the fuck?
Listen.
Oh,
what
that's where
better
we
way
draw
to
the line?
harness? What better way to harness PNC than
Lawrence,
shifting?
yes, it's out of line.
I don't think so. I think that's a pretty good use of PNC.
Don't call it that.
We have to make our own acronyms if we're gonna get into the shifting thing, because clearly they already have all their own.
Yeah, we got patent this method.
We gotta patent the PNC method of shifting.
It's coming after you, Zach. The piano wants to eat you.
I was
Anyway,
wondering why
he-
there was just a weird ass piano in that room.
You're
Anyway,
like
here's
a haunted mansion. What do you expect?
It was a piano. I'd like where is Monster Evil Ghost piano in all the other Mario games?
I think you actually have to kill the piano for something.
I don't think I can.
So you can kill the piano in the actual game.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe your skills aren't good enough.
maybe you're a fucking asshole and should shut the fuck up.
I know you can
my.
unlock different weapons through the game, like a rocket launcher at some
That's why I
point.
said he's like a different version, Lawrence.
I'm just upset, all right?
I think this is the same version.
Anyway, here's rope shifting method. 1. Start by laying in your bed, focusing on nothing, breathing until you're in a calm state. Visualize your desired reality. Visualize that you are in your desired self's body as you repeat affirmations like, I am shifting right now. 2. When vibrations become heavy or... Wait, hang on. When vibrations become heavy, or you see white lights, imagine your consciousness leaving by climbing a rope,
become heavy,
which
heavy.
leads to your desired
heavy.
reality. 3. Imagine climbing until you reach a portal. I suggest a door that goes to your desired bedroom and go through that portal. 4. Imagine your desired self sleeping in bed and visualize your consciousness entering your desired body. They literally say imagine in the shifting tutorial.
No, but you do it for real. Dude, look, it's 2 stars.
Nice.
The star is pretty good.
When your vibrations become heavy, and then also like when
Why
you
is there an
visualize
anime
your
background?
I don't know, but I like visualize your consciousness entering your desired body.
Oh my god.
This person like permanently shifted their fingers consciousness out of their body.
What? Are the fingers still there, or is it
That's
just?
the only? I mean,
He's
that's the only
joking
reason
about
that they.
them not spelling correctly.
Yeah, that's the only reason they can't type correctly.
Oh.
All right, Saba, I do want to take a moment to apologize. I know I've been a little aggro. It's only because Adrian promised me that I would be able to sleep in the very muscular toned arms of my lumberjane tonight.
You know, it's understandable.
and it's becoming increasingly apparent that I was sold fucking snake oil.
No,
the one
you
on the
just
right.
gotta keep going.
Oh my god, look, I
No,
just
it's
found
not.
Or does this just not work?
I just found the gold mine that is memes made by people who believe in shifting.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
I am the witness.
You're just lucid dreaming.
Oh, I fell.
Yep, this is what we call delusional. Keep on coming, Adrian. We're watching in anticipation for the memes.
Stop telling Adrian to come.
Oh, why are you laughing
Hey.
at that point?
Hey, Zach, it's okay. I understand, like, you were let down by, like, the parent, like...
I was let down by all of you. You were all encouraging me to do it, so you're all responsible
Yes.
for my disappointment. Especially Lawrence and his fucking throbbing eyeballs.
We just pull out all the adjectives.
Lies are stored in the eyeballs, alright? Everybody knows this.
Listen, realize, okay?
Exactly.
My CR friends, my CR family, we can try to explain what I want to do when I grow up. Aren't you glad you know what CR stands for now that you can get this meme?
Yes, thank you.
Why is Saba
thank
still
you.
talking? No. Ow!
You're just gonna say that constantly, even though she's.
You deserve that as well.
Oh, there's a button. Hello, button. Can I press it? Adrian.
What? What?
Like, you're not doing anything other than rubbing salt in the wound, so it's like, I don't know why you think that this is okay.
You need to pick yourself off of the street, get a band-aid on that wound, and try again with the proper technique and methods if you really want to come back to me about this.
I feel like it's the teacher's fault.
Alright, I'll admit, I did not have all the details up front, that's on me, but now I have as many details as I can.
I will admit that's on me. It's really good. Man,
Listen, when you're at fault, you're at fault.
I'm gonna be so pissed when Grant comes to stream in like 30 minutes or whatever, and we have moved on, and then someone's gonna try to bring this up, and I'm gonna mute everybody server side.
Zach, why are you now enforcing, like, Grant to come, okay? This is not cool, okay?
I've been wanting Grant to come for the entirety that I've known him. Have you seen that man?
Grant will come when he's good and ready, Zach. You can't rush perfection.
Yeah.
His birthday's tomorrow. I'll give him his
That's
birthday
true.
cummies.
I don't know if he'll come on his...
No!
This is...
I don't know if
train
Grant's gonna
wreck.
come on his birthday. He's got other things to tend to.
I mean, he has Carrie.
Yeah.
Why he chooses Carrie over me, I'll never know, but, you know, he's allowed to make his own mistakes.
Aren't they dating?
Yes, it's the joke.
I was gonna say, I'm not kept up on people's relationships. It took me like... I didn't find out that Zach was dating with it until they had already broken up.
That is true. Listen,
So-
we can't all just date Dutch wizards like you do, alright?
That's true.
Duck wizards.
You really cracked yourself up with that one, huh, Zach?
I love Adrian
weirdest
dating a
dreams
duck
you've had.
wizard.
I now pronounce you man and waterfowl.
You can now quack the duck.
No, don't quack them.
Oh
That's
god,
illegal.
don't go back the duck. That feels wrong.
That's it.
Oh my
That's
God.
illegal in most states.
I just remembered a fucking Garfunkel and Oates song that's about that.
Fargunkel?
Garfunkel and Oates? They made
No!
a song about...
Carbuncle?
No, you don't
carbuncle
want to.
ate
You don't
itself.
want to. You don't want to eat the carbuncle.
Here's a video from 2009 about sex with ducks. It's a music video, too.
She looks like she would have sex with ducks.
It's they were parodying back in
Oh,
2009.
I remember these two actually. They were on they were consistently featured on a TV show that I liked.
Yeah, and Kate Micucci voiced Sadie from Steven Universe.
It's a good last name.
Yeah. She did an entire live bit about the fact that her last name is Micucci and how that people kept suggesting names for her son if she had one, like Sharon or Phil.
Phil Micucci.
Or like Harry.
Very much.
You know, sometimes question why I'm here. So, but
I
at
don't
the
know
same
why
time,
you're here.
This is a fabulous case
Talking.
study for me.
No, she's kidding. I'm sorry.
Why
I don't
you
know,
really want me
man.
to shut up, don't
I'm
you?
not having a good day today. I did a ton of work. I made more progress on the JoJo thing. I started working on Seance Party again, and I still feel like I didn't have a good day, and I don't know why.
And so, but
I
if you
think
ever
you know
wonder
exactly.
what you're still doing here, you could, start shifting.
You're not gonna get the views unless it's from a piece of media popular with the young adults and teens. The Gen Z or X or whatever the fuck they're called.
Grant, why
Gen
aren't you
X
here yet?
is like
I want to get over
millennials.
this.
Yeah, you need to get the fucking, I don't know, Golden Girls shifting. Could you imagine shifting into a reality that mundane?
The Golden Girls.
Dude, look how good I'm doing.
Yeah, you
Shifting's
make
been
more
90s
progress than ever
from-
before.
Yeah,
That was easy.
nice job.
Thank
Alright. Is your trigger finger ready to endure arthritis?
What?
Here's Bowser from his
this
Smash
just the guy-
Bros.
No, it's not even that. It's just the guy from.
It's Bowser
Ring
from.
Fit.
No, it's not even the guy from Ring Fit. No, it's Bowser from. It's the Bowser model from Smash Brothers Brawl.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
That's okay.
What?
You don't have the firepower to beat him.
Okay.
You need more than a gun. You need.
I remember seeing a video of Alfred playing through this game, and I remember you can get like upgrades somewhere. I don't
Right,
remember
but
though.
where?
I don't know.
I was vaguely aware of this fact. You know what I've been wanting to watch on YouTube? There was a video that's been recommended to me a lot. It was Wooly versus, or it was best of Wooly versus plays Spec Ops: The Line. And I keep wanting to watch it, but then I remember that that's like the game that Grant is supposed to show us on Sunday. Not this Sunday, but like an eventual Sunday. And the one thing he said was, Zach, don't look up anything about the game prior.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, that seems fair. But I'm running out of things to watch on YouTube. So
Well, now you have something to do in your free time besides YouTube.
press E to interact with objects. You can open doors with E. Okay. Can I just turn the gun around? What does this thing do?
It's an iron block. You can only push it. I actually never. Well, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's
You're
rocking
supposed to only
with
be able
it.
to push it after you drain the water.
Well, it's clearly
But,
not a problem.
Yeah, apparently not. Oh, did you see Salty DK Dan, whatever his name is, play Pokemon Emerald Friendlock?
Who?
Salty Dan TK
What?
or something like that. That's his.
I have literally
was
no idea what you're talking about.
Salty DK Dan. He's a YouTuber who does like kind of like Jaden Animations, like mixed with commentary videos. I think something like that.
I have no idea who Jaden Animations is.
Wow, someone's not caught up on the YouTube culture. Of...
You think I care about YouTube?
Basically, he did a
Says a guy who
Pokemon.
uploads there. Yeah, pretty bad.
Hey,
Basically,
guess what? 5 days and the next video comes out. Yes.
Basically, he
Adrian.
did a Pokemon Emerald playthrough where every single one of his Pokemons, he randomly determined one of his friends to represent it, and they would come on stream and decide which moves it would use.
Oh. All right, that's pretty good.
You can only use pound, Zach. Only pound.
Apparently not. It made a noise. Everything hurts. Alright. Now that we're an hour and a half into stream, let's start with a banter topic.
Alright. So, I see one from Adrian about shifting.
You're a dumb piece of shit and I hate you, Lawrence.
Alright, let's see.
Who's Adrian?
Who's Adrian?
I only know someone named Adrian.
Adrian!
He likes to add a lot.
Alright, this is for you, Zach. Organs and pulling out all the stops.
Oh yeah,
So I
that was
assume
just
it's
a
something
thing.
about pulling out organs.
No. Literally like the super piano organ.
Super piano.
Super piano.
Well, that's what it is.
Just an organ.
I know, but
No,
I
it's,
never
it's
considered
different,
it
but
as
it's
one.
sure.
It's a super piano. Anybody who tells you it's not a
No.
super piano is a fucking pompous fool. Lawrence. But the thing that I learned, it was from Sabo, who was that guy? There was that YouTube channel where you were like, oh yeah, his stuff's really good. He was like music.
Sideways.
Yeah, so he did a video on like why organs sound like super evil or why we associate them with like villains or whatever, and it was a really intriguing video overall. But one of the things that was cool was like it was possibly the most interesting factoid in the video, but he glossed over it. Was the term pulling out all the stops refers to pole organs, where the idea is that depending on which like valves you have open or close, determines how like loud and what types of sounds you can produce, right? So if you pull out all the stops from one of these organs, it is the loudest and the highest dynamic range that it could ever possibly have. So that's where the phrase comes from, and I thought that was really cool.
So we pulled that phrase. Wow, alright.
Yeah, pulled that
You should
from
watch
like
Sideways,
church organs,
Lawrence,
I
if
guess.
you're ever interested in like music stuff, but it's like.
But Lawrence
actually
already knows
fun
about
to listen
music.
to.
He plays guitar.
Just send me the YouTube, and I would like to check it out. So that's
Find
something
that
I would be
tiny
interested-
penguin, Zach.
I don't know where the fucking
Throw
penguin.
it at him.
I don't know what the fucking penguin is, dude.
You shot it. Where did you shoot it?
Wait, look at this.
Oh my.
Oh, this is the music guy. Oh, I didn't know he was called Sideways. I swear it was. I thought the channel name was something else. I guess I was wrong.
Sideways is pretty cool.
What the hell happened?
I like music, so
Oh, it
I'm
took
like
me
the
by
classical
here.
kind. I really like classical music as well.
Music.
You know, Zach, I
baby.
realized actually, like, if I can't like use like Nintendo music for like the video, I could just find some cool classical.
Yeah, but no one wants to listen to that garbage.
Well, I don't want anyone to listen to it besides me, so I think it'll be fun. It'll be for my ears only.
And it should be noted, not even classical music's safe.
Okay, I'm back now.
What, from the
Don't tell me
DMCA?
that.
Yeah.
No.
Because
Who?
the
Is
biggest.
Beethoven gonna sue me?
Well, no, it'll literally be like some random company that claims to own the song, and YouTube can't double check because there's too many
I will
claims being
smack
made.
YouTube with literally be like, this is Beethoven's music.
You
He's been dead for thousands of years. Give me a
You
break.
think you have more
Thousands of
influence?
years?
Thousands of years.
You think Beethoven was serenading Jesus Christ's mom?
Yes. He's been
Adrian,
making
it's
music
to
since
make a
before
point,
he was
okay? They're not
born.
gonna. If I just give them an accurate number,
You
they're not
think-
gonna get it. I have to
you-
just say they've been gone for millennia. Okay?
You think King Ramses was listening to Beethoven on his
Ramses?
iPod Nano?
Is this how you
Which
transport
direction?
this
Which
penguin?
direction was the giant penguin in? I don't remember.
The mama penguin?
Yeah, which direction was it in? I kind
I
of
don't
just
know.
I kind of just teleported.
Oh, you can teleport to this. I don't know if the penguin will teleport with you via this like little corner. But,
Apparently not. Saba continues to lie to me nonstop.
You know, if this was the actual game, I would not be
What do
lying.
you mean
to
the
you, like, I'm
actual
Mario-
game?
The better game.
Better?
But yeah,
This game has a pistol.
I can tell you've been enjoying this game so much, Zach. You know, but we're a little bit different from one another. I have a hard time with first.
We're not so
shooters,
different,
so-
you and I.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you both shift.
But I thought we just clarified that Zach can.
No, he hasn't
Yes.
yet to successfully.
Yeah,
Listen, you have to stay determined and don't get discouraged, alright?
yeah, listen, Fat.
I don't.
Look,
I don't
Pat,
think,
listen, Pat.
I have been putting on a lot of weight recently. Oh,
No
I was
more
just about to say,
questions.
I don't think there's a. I think that's the edge of the cliff.
No more questions, because I don't want to.
Well, good
Off
luck
topic
with
question.
that.
Saba's the penguin.
Oh, goodness.
I think he hit the floor.
Oh, you're coming after me! Oh.
Yeah, that was the floor.
it crashed. I hoped it crashed.
You
Can't
hope
wait for
it
food to
crashed.
be made. Getting hangry.
Saba's always so excited to leave stream.
This
Is true, I know it is.
is a coin. Zach has just collected the
Nice.
coin.
Someone bring up another banter topic, please.
Go to the next one.
Someone
Lawrence.
bring up another banter topic, please.
He has
Zach
asked
is like
you,
a-
Saba.
Zach is like a depressed king sitting on his throne
Yeah.
demanding
Oh,
the
I
gesture.
actually.
I was
next topic
unable
I
to
actually like.
shift to my
We're-
ideal
we're-
queen.
We're like the three jesters in his court trying to appease him, and Zach has like his finger waving for like the Discord mute guards or banish guards to just immediately with their
Discord.
axes hang over our heads.
I could do it, you know. What's this? Oh, that's the trap.
But I need you to save us, Grant.
I thought you were sharing banter topics.
Yeah,
Saba.
no. Sorry, the next one was interesting. I actually like this idea of discussing how many of the deadly sins are actually bad.
Yeah, so this is one of the ones that I was thinking of, right? Because I was thinking about it because oh look, there's the fat penguin. PHAT. So I was thinking about it the other day, right? When you say you have pride in yourself or like something that you've done, that's not a bad thing, right? Like taking pride in like something that you did that makes you proud, that's like fine, like that's good. But pride is still a deadly sin. And then like
Yeah.
another one is like you can like if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's okay to lust after them. You know what I mean? It's very not okay to not lust after or to lust after someone who you are not in a relationship with. You know what I mean? And so it's just like I was thinking about it and I was just like how many of the 7 deadly sins are actually just given the common definition of the word nowadays, how many of them are actually that
It has
bad?
to do with like doing something in moderation. You know, I mean, obviously it's a
Well,
little
but
bit different.
but
you
like
said,
gluttony
lusting
is
after
always
someone.
but gluttony is always bad. Greed is
to be
always
fair-
bad.
Well, if I think I've heard about this too, that half of these like, or most of the sins actually came out from like a survivalistic point, like in like a starving, or if you were like in an environment that was starving, being gluttonous.
Well,
is
I mean, it should be. I mean, it should be
like,
noted from a very
beneficial.
literal standpoint. All of the 7 deadly sins just came from a bunch of old guys deciding that they didn't want people to have fun.
To be fair, they should probably have renamed pride to like hubris.
You know what? Hubris makes a lot of
hubris.
sense. Actually, that makes a lot more sense.
Your hubris.
Hubris. I don't know. Wrath is just.
Your doubt.
Wrath
is
is,
wrath.
like it's okay to be vengeful sometimes, but not to like
Yeah,
Is
but
wrath just
wrath.
being angry in general? Because
Well,
you can
it's like to
very
be angry.
at something
It's
that's
like to be.
justifiable.
It's to be angry and violent. I think, right?
Wrathful implies that you're venting it out on something, not just that you're angry and seething. Seething
Yeah.
and being wrathful are two different things.
And then I don't know, because I was just thinking about it, because it's like gluttony is like eating beyond being full, like eating for the sake of eating. And it's not even just eating, technically. It's technically like any form of consumption. So like,
Yeah, it's almost like an
Like-
addiction.
The easiest.
well, because like
Right?
one of the I remember one of the hot, or it's not really a hot take, but one of the things I heard a while ago that was really funny was almost all of the 7 deadly sins are just variations on greed.
Oh yeah, you made that argument before. I remember.
Yeah, because like
Is
gluttony is
greed
just.
a deadly sin? I can't remember.
Yes, obviously
it
it is.
I have to
Oh wait,
think
yeah,
about
never
this in
mind.
my
I
head.
forgot you might not necessarily be super familiar with it, but yes, one of the 7 deadly sins is
God,
obviously
no,
greed.
dude.
Just think of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, dude.
I don't know if they do it. I don't know if people really do it anymore, but it used to be gluttony. I imagine it would be more of a thing back when people still like nobles would still literally just partake of the nicest food they could and then take medicine to make themselves vomit so they could have more room in their stomach to eat more, because that was just literally a pastime for rich people since they didn't have TV, I guess.
Well,
I
right,
wish
because
they-
it was decadence and stuff like that, right? And I mean, people sort of
Right.
still do that. Like, you can literally take digestive aids.
Like you can, but I feel like people don't do that now because there's better ways to be entertained than just
I don't think
eating
you're.
nice
I don't think
food.
you're very familiar with the modern, modern rich people, because there are definitely people that still do that. But I don't know. I guess it's not. I guess you're kind of
Okay.
right in that it's less
I feel like
common.
people rather do like drugs or like bet on horses and like or shit or do petty crime than like eat nice food nowadays for entertainment if they're rich.
Riding horses is
I don't
fun.
know. I think that there. I
No,
think
no.
that there's definitely I feel like there would definitely still be a consistent contingent of individuals today who don't want to do like stuff that they would deem addictive, right? Like drugs or alcohol or like prostitutes or whatever. And so like to them, eating is just eating.
I feel like it's definitely nowhere near as much as it used to be though.
I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Yo, I have got a question then about this topic.
Yes.
Which one do you, or like, which sin do you think is like, quote unquote, the worst? If you were to see it within, you know, I don't know, this reality and it being like the worst degree.
Like essentially
sin
you're
itself.
saying that of the 7 deadly sins, I get to pick one to stay and the rest go.
No, I'm saying which, like, if it
All right,
is,
so
like,
I
the
would get
worst
rid
the worst
of. No, I'm just kidding.
it. Thank you, Sax. so much.
I don't know. What would be the worst? I mean, like, for me personally, I feel like the majority of the world's problems come from greed at this point in the modern day. So I would really
That
like
definitely does
for that
fit
to
in the
be
modern
not
problems.
a thing.
Yeah, I was
What was
actually
the-
basically thinking of the same thing as well. Greed is.
Greed's pretty bad.
What's
Cause
the
like
seventh one
obviously.
again?
Sorry.
I'm trying to remember the 7 deadly sins. I can only remember 6 off the top of my
So
head.
there's sloth,
there's
there's greed, there's
sloth.
lust.
Sloth! I forgot what sloth. Okay, thank
Sloth.
I will say, and
Okay.
you're
Oh, there you go.
you're the embodiment of sloth. So
you. This is true. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is unfortunately true at the moment.
Your name is basically there. It's Slosh. You just need to act.
My name is just sloth with a lisp, with a reverse lisp.
Gosh,
Lost.
gosh.
My name is sloth with reverse lisp.
Precisely. The Black Cauldron was a good movie.
Black Cauldron was appropriation of my culture. That culture being witch culture, of course.
Who are
Yeah,
you,
which one?
Tumblr?
I
Yeah.
get it.
Oh.
Which one?
I feel like I use Tumblr more than anyone else in this server.
You're probably right about that.
Why do you say it
Maybe,
like? Why do you say this
maybe
server?
Terrence. Because there's people that use Tumblr more than I do. There's people that shift unironically. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call.
There are plenty of people.
He's
apparently.
shifting to his phone.
He's
now.
shifting to his phone.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. Was there anything else to talk about with the how bad are the actual 7 deadly sins? Because Abba, you said
Well,
you were
I mean,
interested
other than
in it
pride,
and then didn't really
'cause-
say anything.
Because like
Well,
other than pride, what else?
Well, because
you think
so this
not
is something
have
this is something that I've said for
let me
a
bring it
while,
up.
right? With Saba, I wish that the English language had more words and it was less about context to derive meaning, because like lust is obviously pretty bad. Like fucking raping somebody because you're lusting after them is very bad and you definitely deserve to go to hell for that. But loving your wife is also still by definition lust, and it's like, well, I mean, do they really need to go
I want to add a point to that, but you know what's amazing? I just typed in 7 deadly sins. You know what the first thing that came up was?
Hopefully
Full
not
Metal
the
Alchemist
anime.
Brotherhood?
No, it was the anime 7 deadly sins.
Oh, that garbage?
I am gonna have to go.
Great.
I'm gonna go bring in groceries and then fucking go pick up Panda, I guess. So however long that takes, I'll be gone for.
Okay, we'll be here.
Okay, let me.
So I'll see you guys later.
Ciao,
I
ciao.
just want a list of this. Bye.
What a list of the deadly sins.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
So going through this list, we discussed pride wasn't, that bad. Of course,
Because
we should say in moderation.
in the modern rate, in like
Well, because
modern
because
usage, you use
Adrian's
pride
thing, Adrian's
somewhat
thing of like hubris. I like if we stopped calling it pride and started calling it hubris, I'd be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
There was an interesting point. I believe. What's his name? From Avatar said something about pride, about like
What's his
never
face?
have like
Iroh?
shame.
I could only
Iroh?
assume Iroh. Then again, there's a
Yeah.
lot of spiritual people there. So
No,
The
I
guru,
think it's him.
Patik.
I think,
Guru
but he said
Patik.
something about like
How do I remember his
pride
name?
is like the. Okay, let me actually just look this up too.
I was about to say this is starting to sound more like Guru Patik than Iroh.
Pride blocks your crown chakra.
Their
He
crown
said,
chakra.
Aro said,
it's
pride is
Iroh.
not the opposite of shame, but its source.
Oh no, that's Guru Patik.
No, this is Iroh.
No, it is definitely Guru Patik because Guru
No,
Patik.
he literally.
Listen.
Zach,
I'm sure you're
this is what
looking at
Google's
it, but
telling me.
I'm sure you're looking at it, but I'm just saying, like, that is exactly
wrong.
what
This
Guru
line
Patik
is
says.
literally. This line literally says, Prince Zuko, pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source, true humility, is the only antidote to shame. It's literally he said Prince Zuko.
And that's not
Literally says
Iroh.
Uncle Iroh. Yep.
That's not Iroh though.
I'm gonna. Give me a sec. I'm so happy I have this at my disposal. There we go.
I can't. read it.
Anywho,
I can't
but
read.
like putting that aside, right? Because that idea of like, something being the source of something else, I'm like, dude, that's like the same idea with like someone being like, you'll never like truly understand like love if like there's also isn't like pain involved because to love someone, blah blah blah.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's the corny
I'm like
one.
that is an interesting point. I don't want to include that in this conversation right now. So I just wanted to.
Can I think
say
I
that.
brought this up before, but I would like to bring this up again. As a person who is not an artist, I always thought that the statement of like art is suffering is stupid. Because I don't think art is suffering. I think art is understanding, but just one of the easiest ways for people to empathize with, X, Y, and Z is to experience it, which usually results in suffering. Like if Lawrence lost his mom, right? I could listen to Lawrence talk and for hours and hours and hours, and I would never truly understand how he felt. But then if I were to take like some sort of chemical that came from his brain and inject it into my arm, which gave me the sensation of losing my mother, I'd be like, oh, now I understand.
I
You
mean,
know
we
what I
can
mean?
get pretty close, can't we? Like, if
Right, but
someone
is
were
that
to,
the
like,
same?
tell us-
Like this is the thing
don't
I was
know.
saying. This is the thing I was saying with like the apple, right? You can know everything there is to know about the apple, but eating it still counts for something.
Yes, that is indeed true.
Experience.
I wanna bring us back in though. To the thing. So, we said pride. Okay, we're talking about greed. So once again, like this idea of like the biology, right? Greed technically necessary in like a desolate environment, but I feel like we're also gonna
Right, but we
put
don't
the
really need
biology
it
to the
anymore.
side. Yes, that is true. Greed?
Like what was that? There was a number. I mean, to be fair, it was like 6 years ago or whatever. There was a number I remember reading where it was like because I've mentioned it before, but like humanity as it exists right now is evolutionarily still like cavemen essentially. Obviously with some tech thrown in there to help, but we're basically just biologically cavemen. And so it's like, okay, well then how far away is society from what we're biologically programmed to do right now? And the number was something crazy like 8,000 years. So like if society didn't progress for 8,000 years and humanity just went about its merry way the way it is right now, we would get the burst of evolution that would be necessary to like process fucking processed foods and high fat diets and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that's
because
weird.
doesn't our body actually just still crave like all the unhealthy stuff?
100% of the reason why companies throw so much sugar into the stuff that we eat, like junk food and stuff like that, is because yes, your body, even if you have never gone hungry a day in your life, still is programmed to assume that you'll never have another meal for like the meal you're eating is the last meal you'll ever have. So the more sugar, the more fat, the more fucking greasy it is, the more your body's like, yes.
Okay. So I think I would agree though that I think overall the greed, I don't think there's much redeeming it. Like maybe back
like
in
when
the
you
caveman days.
think about it, I guess all like I think almost all of the 7 deadly sins are like basic instincts, right? Like wrath, greed, sloth, lust, gluttony. I guess once again, gluttony is basically just greed but with food. All of these things are just like basic impulses, which make a lot of sense for an animal to exhibit. But then there's other ones like pride. Like pride is a societal thing, which is interesting to think about.
Okay, so after greed, what does it say here? Give me back. Okay. Okay, so this idea of lust, we're going to do lust next, is interesting because Zach already pointed out the thing from before, which I'm like, okay, he said that already.
Sure, yeah.
But this idea is like, doesn't like lusting over something actually, can't it apply to like things that are non-sexual as well?
Yeah, but it's weird because people like the word means that, but that's not, but it's almost like it's a different word, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's true. Like you can have a lust for gold, for example, like the conquistadors did and stuff like
Isn't that just, and then isn't almost that just another, we're replacing the word greed now just for lust?
Well, once again, there's an argument that like everything but pride is just greed with a different name. But like I don't know, when I think of lust from like a various or from like a very wide angle, I think of it being something along the lines of when you lust after something, it is your singular focus. There is nothing else that you're working towards other than that thing. So like that's why the lust for gold
like
makes sense.
It's almost,
that's why. Yeah.
It's almost even more primal, as you would say. Like greed is almost like manipulative, while lusting over something feels more primal.
Well, yeah, because it's like I don't know. I guess that's another one where it's just like greed also kind of makes sense from like a basic evolution standpoint because it's like, this is the same fight, right?
Probably?
I think I have to kill him because I can't do anything else.
Possibly.
But let's see. So
but yeah.
lust, we said is kind of fine. Just once again, moderation for that. Gluttony,
Well,
I
it
feel
depends
like
on the context.
also the
It
context.
definitely
but
depends
also
on the
moderation.
context because there's definitely a lot of context for where lust is not cool.
Yeah.
That's okay. I would agree with that. Gluttony, I also think is just
Like going
Just
on
don't eat
like
too
going
much.
on a private chartered flight, literally called the Lolita Express. Did you guys see that the other day?
No.
It was the private jet that a bunch of the politicians and a bunch of the politicians and like super powerful business people went on to go to Jeffrey Epstein's private island to have sex with underage girls. It obviously had like its regular flight number and stuff like that, but on all the documentation, it was literally called the Lolita Express. Which,
Wow.
yeah. And it's like,
Okay.
Very on the
Next
nose.
one, I think we could all agree on gluttony. You just, limit yourself. But then what do you guys think about...
that's sort of what I was saying, right? Where and I know you're gonna like continue on this, but that was sort of what I was saying, where it's just like, the origin of the 7 deadly sins once again comes from a bunch of old guys who wanted people to stop having fun. But it also makes sense because these are also 7 of, I mean, obviously, like in theory, I think there should actually be like 40 deadly sins technically if you thought about it, where it's just like, oh, these are things that people have to make an active effort to limit themselves on doing.
Sure,
Dude, what
but
the
the
fuck?
40 deadly sins don't
I
exactly
just-
have a good ring to it.
Well, it's also hard to remember, right? That's
The
why
7 deadly sins.
the 7 deadly sins. But it's just like,
Okay.
40 deadly
because
sins.
it's like gluttony is one of those
Forty
gluttony is
deadly.
one of those ones that kind of makes sense for some people, because there's a lot of people in the world that are just like they stop eating when they're full. You know what I mean? But then there are definitely
Isn't that
people
almost like an addiction, though, that I'm saying? Like, it feels weird.
like,
Why isn't,
gluttony is one of
addiction
those,
a
like,
thing?
similarly to how we just tried to like define a super definition of like what lust means. I almost feel like that's appropriate for gluttony as well, like finding a super definition of it, because it's like, I think you're right, like gluttony seems to be more the act of indulging yourself as opposed to actually eating food.
Yeah, and in that case, like, people should be allowed to indulge themselves when, like, they've earned it, you know?
Right,
I
but
think
then
you have
who
to work
but then
for
who
it.
determines whether or not they earned it?
Well, that's an interesting thing to talk about, but I'm gonna move on now to the
Why?
next one, because,
That's what we're talking about. This is the whole point of the stream is that we talk.
But I'm interested in Wrath. I want to talk about Wrath.
Okay, what about it?
So, because obviously this is just getting angry, right? So this is probably still.
I mean, it's not
contextual.
getting angry. I agree with Adrian when he says that wrath is more along the lines of like getting angry and then doing something about it.
So acting out.
Yeah, I can be pissed with Saba, but as long as I don't fucking snap her tiny neck, then it's not wrath. It's just anger.
That's interesting. Maybe let me look this up.
Well, like the proper definition of wrath.
Yeah, or I'm just gonna say what's the difference between.
Wrath and anger.
Yeah.
I guess basically, well, while you're looking that up, all of the deadly sins are just, if you do them in moderation, they're fine. If you do a
Oh.
lot of it, they're very bad.
Okay. Yeah. I think.
That
Yeah.
seems to be
This
the common
is
theme.
agreeing with you, Zach. The interesting difference is wrath involves action, usually action with an energy of violence, vengeance, or punishment.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, what if
it's
the
taking
vengeance is
taking a
deserved?
pair of keys to your ex's car. You know.
What if the vengeance is deserved?
Well, that's context once again.
Yeah. So,
Well, who determines whether or not it's like
most of the
okay.
time, I
Yeah,
think people say it's not okay though.
I think that's pretty safe to say, yeah.
Okay, one of the least. I think one's a sloth. Least problematic. It's just like I'm tired, man.
Well, it's
Well, because
More than that, right?
sloth isn't being tired. Sloth is a refusal to do anything.
Yeah, just don't take it too far, you know. Be lazy sometimes.
Well,
Then
then
go back.
once again, it's
Moderation.
exactly what Lawrence just said, where it's not like it seems to be more about moderation than doing
Yeah.
anything in excess seems to be a problem.
Yeah, but I feel like that applies universally though. Anyway, you know.
Even moderation
Everything
should be
in
done in moderation.
True. This is interesting because this also has like the virtues here as well. You guys want to discuss this?
I've
quote-unquote
I've
virtues?
never been very familiar with the virtues. Aren't they like truth and fucking honor or whatever?
Well, based off of what this website tells me is humility, charity, chastity, gratitude, temperance, patience, and diligence.
They seem to be almost exact opposites.
I think.
Because chastity is the opposite of lust, essentially, from a sexual standpoint. But it's not even like chastity isn't even just like sex. Again, it also just means whatever.
No, it's like because you can still lust after people while being chaste. Chaste?
Well, you could be chaste. Well, because okay, that's weird then, because taking some of those virtues, obviously charity and humility and stuff like that are different, but temperance and chastity, at least based on the definitions that I understand, are basically the same thing, because they're just like, hey, stop doing this, whereas temperance is about alcohol, chastity is about sex.
Yeah.
Oh, it says here chastity, it's refraining from sexual activity that is immoral. Rather than
Right, so
just
like having sex with
in
your
general.
wife is fine.
But then once
Yeah.
again, the point still comes up is that like. You can
Or
still
according to the
lust, like,
church,
as Zach
having
said, you
sex
can
with
still lust
the
over
opposite
your,
gender.
like, wife.
Yeah. So that's fine.
But yeah, that's weird. Because it's like, it's fine to do it like this, but I'm like, you can still be lustful, as Zach was saying before, so
Yeah.
it just feels weird.
Once again, moderation.
Moderation, please. Okay, I think that's the end of my discussion today. That was pretty good.
But yeah, I was gonna say that's an old topic, and that just came because it was like I don't remember what I was working on, but I was really proud of it, and I got to thinking about the word pride, and I was like, isn't that a fucking sin? Like, wait a minute, isn't that bad? Like in fucking Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, pride was supposed to be the most dangerous of the 7. Or at least in that context, it was that particular homunculus was the most dangerous of the 7, but you get the idea.
Pride is interesting, yeah.
I'm fucking
Do
making
you want to
it,
bring up the
dudes.
next
I'm
one,
getting there.
Lawrence?
You better. What is that?
Do you want to bring up the next banter?
Alright, let's see.
I may... Because the next one
promise
I may
you
not
that-
want to
I
partake
promise you
in,
Lawrence
so
is
I
gonna
might,
go
I
from
may
the
need to
bottom
go
up.
get food.
Speaking of food, this is from Zach. Bruh, Ramadan makes a ton of sense. I hope I said that right.
I mean, it's Ramadan. It's Ramadan, yeah. So I don't know, Saba. You can go get food, I guess. But we kind of talked about it before. I thought I removed the
No, Smug is still there. Do you want
Smug
me,
is still
do you
there?
want me to just move on?
No, we could
Next
talk
one.
about it real quick, because it's just like, obviously Ramadan has religious origins. It's a religious holiday, obviously.
Right.
But it was just like I never knew like why they celebrated Ramadan, because I mentioned it before, but like most holidays that I'm familiar with are either celebrating a person, place, or event. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or just like the event itself is just an arbitrary day that they pick, like Earth Day, right? But Earth Day makes sense because you're celebrating the planet that we live on, yada yada.
Still a thing we celebrate.
Yeah, and it makes sense. But then there's stuff where it's like Christmas is, theoretically about the birth of Jesus Christ, despite the fact that it's like 6 months off or whatever, or like 3 months off from the actual biblical day. But Ramadan makes sense because Ramadan it's a time of fasting and of willingly lessening your access to things to show appreciation for the stuff that you do have. And I think about that, I'm like, dude, that makes so much fucking sense.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's like it's like super Thanksgiving essentially, except it's not about fucking over a bunch of natives.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously there's probably like with everything in the world, there's probably like a more nefarious context to some of it, but it's just like, I don't know, Ramadan just makes sense. And I was just like, yeah, dude, that's super cool. If it didn't sound physically painful to go through because like stomach cramps and stuff like that.
Right, because fasting.
Yeah, because like fasting sucks. Like not being able to eat during sunlight sounds fucking awful.
But I guess that's the point.
Exactly, and that is the
But
point.
appreciate the food.
It's one of those things where, like, I know we just had like this big long topic about talking about the 7 deadly sins or whatever, but like a lot of religions the world over seem to have the impression that stuff that is hard for humans to do is holy or divine in some way, which is really interesting when you think about it. Like from Shintoism to Christianity to Buddhism to what have you, stuff that the human body naturally wants you to do, not doing that thing is considered to be like really pious or like what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't know. I always just find that really interesting because it's like, why? It's because it's hard, obviously, right?
Right. No one
Like
wants to do hard things.
if some human beings had the ability to fly, but it took a lot of effort to do, that would be like that would be a part of Christianity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I can't even see the health bar because it's behind his fucking head.
You're
In
almost
that
there.
case, doesn't Lent kind of make sense too? Lent makes sense, but like you have to like, yeah, I guess Lent also makes sense, but like I don't know. There's like a choice Oh, he's dead. You only destroy me
Yeah.
once, not the for all part. Okay, cool. I did it. Now what? Oh, cool.
Hey. Okay. I don't know.
Okay, I got the key, but now what? But yeah, Lent.
What do you have
Lent,
to
I guess.
sacrifice for Lent again? I haven't done Lent in like
You get to
years.
pick. In theory,
You get to pick.
it's
Oh,
supposed
wow.
to be. In theory, it's supposed to be something that's non-essential but really important to you. Is the idea. So like a lot of people will like give up chocolate or you know whatever. Like they'll give up like just arbitrary things.
But they're arbitrary. So
Yes.
it's not as strong as
And that's, I
Ramadan.
guess that's kind of what I'm getting at, where it's just like if Lent was like, all right, you get to pick any one of these 6 things, and you have to do it. I think it's nice that you get to choose, so it makes you appreciate it more. I don't know, man. It's weird. Like it's one of the reasons why I actually find No Nut November to be really interesting. Because obviously it's a joke, right? Obviously No Nut November is just a meme passed around on the internet. But
You
it's
mean not a
almost
real holiday.
no, it's not, Lawrence. But the I don't know, it's interesting that
Big gun. Are you shitting me? Oh my god.
I can't shoot it.
Maybe you gotta zoom in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How did you know?
I mean, I can only assume.
All right. Well, anyway, anyway, so No Nut November was always interesting to me because it's like that kind of makes sense, like almost as if it was a religious holiday. Just the idea of like give up masturbation and sex for a month, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense because that's
Yeah.
just like a basic thing that humans want to do. I'll give you my rocket
Basic
launcher
human need, just
for
like,
200.
Just like food. Oh. Where were all these weapons when you had to? What?
See, this is what I was saying. I figured that I had to beat Bowser at least once, that way I could gain access to all this shit. Wait, how the fuck am I supposed to get up?
Were you trying to rocket jump?
Kinda. Alright, well, anywho. Anything else? I don't know. I guess we're kind of done with that topic.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting. Just the idea of like that makes sense. Like
Yes.
I can guarantee you, because obviously I've never made it through No Nut November. I literally don't know a single man who has. But you know, I can definitely say that after trying, it definitely helps your appreciation.
Appreciation.
It
But I
helps
guess
you.
I know what
It
you
helps
mean.
you appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah.
It also like kind of forces a lot of guys to let them fucking recover.
Yeah, I guess the whole like sacrifice works a lot better if it's something very essential.
Like
Rather than
masturbation.
like masturbation or food, as per
or
Omega.
food, right? Or it's like I know that there was like obviously not real, it's a video game, but there was a thing, God, I can't remember what the name of the game was, but there was like a thing where there was like a religious holiday in universe where it was like, hey, you're not allowed to go out in the sun for this week to show your reverence for
the sun gods,
for
yes.
peaceful night times.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
So, sounds like a religion I can take part of. No, I mean, I need the sun.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Oh my god,
Did you
dude.
see that?
Yeah, they're blowing up.
Oh, I still
Well,
can't
blow
kill
it
him.
up. Immortal.
I knew it. Because the name of the star was shoot the Chain Chomp Gate or whatever, and I was like, wait a minute.
That's the name of the star.
Yeah, this one. Blast away the Chain
Oh,
Chomp
there you
bars.
go.
But now I'm actually gonna go to the top.
Piranha problem.
Paranazuka. Alright, Lawrence. What's
Alright.
next?
Let's see. Lincoln gay question mark.
Yeah, so this
And
was
then AJ
actually
responded to that, which was yeah for Zach's dad, obviously.
So this was a thing. There was a thing
Lincoln
going
being gay?
around on Twitter, and it should be noted that obviously this is a thing that is real, that has happened, like gay revisionism, like homosexual revisionism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult, right? Because it's like, I like it when people are like, yo, did you know that X, Y, and Z was actually gay? And it's like, okay, that makes sense. But then sometimes it really does seem like people are just overreaching a little bit. In this particular case, I do not think that they were, because obviously Abraham Lincoln was married to his wife, Mary Todd. On the day of his wedding, the initial date of his wedding, and I might be getting some of the details confused here, so I'll have to double check this later. But essentially, what I remember was, did I hit him? Oh, there you go. Essentially, what I remember was something along the lines of, on the day of his initial wedding, his longtime friend and companion, like Jerry something or other, I can't remember his name, but anyway, he was mortally wounded in a battle.
Oh no.
And Abraham Lincoln fell into such a deep depression that he like delayed his wedding by like over a year, which at that time was unheard of. Like no one would ever do something like that. And hello, maybe I can actually kill you this time now that I also have a bazooka. No, it definitely is not hitting him.
Maybe there's like a hidden health bar.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it is these. I placed down a thing and he got hurt. I think either that or he shot something. I couldn't tell.
Well,
He's like not turning around now.
To his ass.
That was really funny.
Ooh.
Anywho, but yeah. So long story short, there was that, and then there was also and you know that could also just be a thing of like, yo, his like one of his longtime friends died, so he was like upset, and it's like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
However, it was also once again, I wish we had talked about this closer to when I had actually read this, but it was oh my god, just give it to me, you fucking asshole. You talked for like an hour. God damn it. But anyway, it was one of those things where apparently they were also in a battle together, and Abraham Lincoln specifically requested that Jerry be like bunked up with him at the same time, and apparently they would just like disappear into each other's company for like hours and hours and hours on end, and no one ever questioned it because it's like, that's Abraham fucking Lincoln.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That was just the basic over under of that Lincoln gay question mark, because it was just like, yeah, I had never heard that before, and apparently there was like he had like memos that he wrote on like talking about how much he adored Jerry and stuff like that and yada yada. But yeah, that was basically it. That was basically the whole topic.
Well. Oh.
You beat me like an egg. I beat him.
Oh.
I literally just walked up to him and spammed the mines. So it turns out the mines were what I was supposed to do.
Ah, there you go.
All right. Well, that was
But
cool,
do you
and I think I
think-
got all 8 on this.
Ooh, nice. So do you think Lincoln is gay?
I think that he, like, if anything, based on what I read, I think that he was probably bisexual because he definitely loved Mary Todd. Like, that much is obvious. And I think it was more of a thing. Like, you know how we have bromances?
Yeah. Sure.
I know, like, because obviously bromances exist. I thoroughly believe that for some people in history, bromances definitely were a lot more romantic, and then just historians at the time were like, that's a little weird. I don't want that. You know?
Oh, and you just like hide it away, hide those details.
Well, yeah, right, because it's like, especially for someone like Abraham fucking Lincoln, or someone who's like, fucking, what was his name? He was like a musician. I think his name was like Chopin. Does that sound familiar at all?
No.
Anyway, whatever the guy's name was, it was like CHAU something. But anyway, he, like, that guy had like letters that he wrote to his family where he would just talk about having like astonishingly erotic dreams about this one person who would go to like a bunch of his like recitals and stuff like that.
All right, his roadie.
Well, but it was a dude, and the thing was that homosexuality was punishable by death at the time. But the thing was that, and once again, I'm just gonna call him Chopin for the sake of not remembering the guy's actual name. But one of the things was that Chopin was like part of there was like a national treasure at the time. Like, he was bringing in people from like miles and miles and miles around. Oh, hey, that's a nightmare. How am I supposed to do that? Anywho, but yeah. So, to answer your question, do I think Abraham Lincoln was gay? No, I do believe he probably really, really, really enjoyed the company of this Gary guy.
I thought you said he was Jerry.
Whatever. You get the idea.
But clearly, like, whether he was gay, bisexual, or whatever, clearly doesn't really change anything of how we view him.
Not really, but the thing is that, like, it would for a lot of people in the U.S. A lot of people would be like, oh, so he was a faggot. And it's like, what the fuck? It's Abraham fucking Lincoln.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. I do talk up the fact a lot of, like, oh, I live in North Carolina now. And it's like, and it's not like I talk to regular North Carolinians, I suppose. But it's like, I don't know, I could definitely think of a few of my neighbors who would be like, you know, if you brought up Abraham Lincoln without telling them that he might have been bisexual, they would be like, oh yeah, that guy? The guy who, like, freed all the blacks or whatever? Hate that guy.
Oh, no.
We joined at a real weird time.
Hi!
Oh, is that
We
Carrie?
were talking,
Yeah.
Oh, hello to both of you.
hello, Carrie. Happy belated
Congratulations on
birthday. I know
finishing
you
college.
responded, but I wanted to say hello.
Thank you. Yeah, that was really nice of you.
You're welcome. I had it in my calendar on my phone.
Oh,
but the
Adrian
problem,
comes in as well.
and then Adrian's also here. Great.
Welcome. What did I miss?
We were
not
talking,
a lot. We were just
discussing
chit-chatting.
whether Lincoln was
We
gay
missed.
or not.
Yeah, we were talking about
Dude.
whether or not Abraham Lincoln was gay.
Do you like
Was
how
that
I entered
bad?
the stream and then I said welcome?
That's true.
You walk into someone's house and you're like, welcome to your house!
Welcome to your house.
Also, hello, Grant. I'm sad that you missed our shifting conversation. Have you
Now we
heard
can
of
still
it?
bring it
I
back.
saw. I'm so
you
upset.
Well, by what?
Well, I saw the.
You shifted.
I shifted there with you.
To where? I didn't shift anywhere. I just drove to Panda Express.
I shifted to Panda Express.
What was different about the Panda Express?
You were there.
All right, that's pretty
You
good.
shifted into your desired reality was a Panda Express in which I was there.
Yeah.
I do.
Are you getting feedback on the mic, by the way?
don't know.
Not a whole lot. It's fine.
Is it like because there is like a kind of scuffed workaround that I could do if like each
What
of us
the fuck?
has headphones and one.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Waluigi!
No!
Oh, hey, is
How you
Carrie
guys
there with
doing?
you,
in the
Grant?
T-pose.
Yeah, Carrie's there too.
I thought I heard something, and I saw Saba was muted, and I was like, that's a feminine voice that's not Saba.
She's here in spirit. She shifted to us.
She shifted to us.
Oh,
you
she did
can't
say
just use shifting for everything.
Apparently you
I
can.
beg to differ.
You know what? That's a good point. Never mind, you're right.
You know what? Why don't I shift to a
Can
reality
we stop
where I can
talking
use
about this? I'm
shifting?
still upset.
I like it.
Grant, you missed the part where Zach desperately tried to shift to accrue a lumberjane GF.
Adrian,
tried really
fucking,
hard.
Adrian fucking promised me, and then when it
I
didn't work,
did not
Adrian was like,
such
"Oh well,
thing.
results may vary."
I didn't know such
Results.
thing. I told you it was a thing that people do, and I said I didn't have all the details. And you went and did it anyway before I was able to research more on stream.
You had no
You were
intention of
literally
doing more
the
research.
evil CEO magnate in the movie, and the scientist like, "Sir, it's not ready. We need more." And you kind of just like, "I want it now.
I want my lumberjane.
Get me results now. Or you're
Lumberjane.
fired." Yes, sir. And then you did it anyway. And then it went haywire, and you're like, "Oh, who could have foreseen this?" And all
It's
scientists.
the Spider-Man meme of oh, look, he's gonna say you have 24 hours, and it cuts to me and being like, "You have 24 hours to get me a lumberjane, or you're fired."
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Anyway.
Alright.
Hello, Grants.
Saba's
says
had a
this.
message in here for so long, and I should really get to it. I do
I'll
think
read
there
it.
are platonic relationships between men back in the past where people were a lot closer and actually had a decent amount of kinship that I just don't think exist as much in society today.
You think there's more platonic relationships back then?
I'm about to say I'm not super agreeing with that because it's like I don't know. Once again, I've sort of talked about this before, but like, did I ever tell you guys about the U.S. and genital warts?
What?
Yeah, so there was a thing in the 60s where a lot of people were having to get, or were essentially getting diagnosed with genital warts, and the U.S. Health Administration was like, we have to figure out why this is. We have to figure out what demographics are being affected, and so they were like, all right, we have to. Oh, I deleted the piano.
Oh no.
Sick, dude. I like because the mission was called shoot the bookshelf, so I was like, okay, I'll shoot the bookshelf. Anyway, so the U.S. Health Administration was like, yo, we got to figure out why so many people are getting diagnosed with genital warts, and so they put out a thing, and they basically told the American public like, yeah, genital warts is like a problem. If you have them, report them. And so, long story short, a bunch of people just immediately were like, yo, I have genital warts, and the news portrayed the sudden increase as a like epidemic, like as if people were having like unprotected sex and yada yada blah blah blah, when in actuality the only thing that had changed was people had started reporting it as opposed to not. So this ties into this example of, I don't think that these types of like male on male platonic relationships are new or even remotely like vivacious at all. I think it's literally just that people, I don't know, talked about it more? I don't know. I wouldn't think that people did.
It's more safe to share.
I guess, but it definitely wasn't more safe to share back then. Because
So
like
what you're saying is-
Saba's assertion of like, oh well, it's like they definitely had it more back then. I definitely think that's wrong. I don't know how, but I definitely think it. All right, well, that was great. I definitely think it's not less common.
So what you're saying is your dad still has a chance.
Hopefully, yes. Let's go.
Score!
You know, assuming the whole necromancy thing works out.
An example I can think of is K-pop based, I believe, where the guys may have more kinship and people call them gay, even though they aren't. The culture is just different. I mean, there's also the thing of like the term metrosexual becoming popular, right? The idea of someone who isn't gay who acts effeminate, and that's like its whole own thing, Can
I
I, get,
haven't heard
can I
anyone
get
use
in here?
metrosexual since like the mid 2000s.
I know.
Same.
Why? What's wrong with the? Is
It's
it?
just outdated term.
Zach showing old man Zach.
I mean, that's how it was explained to me because
No, that's
to-
accurate for the mid 2000s.
All right, what do you say now? Wait, have I never gone in here?
I
Damn
believe the term nowadays would just be camp or campy.
I have literally no idea what.
Campy. Isn't that term also used for describing?
Oh, dude, I have a
movies?
shotgun now.
Dude,
Yes.
the shotgun.
So it turns
So
out.
they
So it
moved
turns out
from-
I could have used a better gun to fight Bowser.
Right.
You already fought Bowser? Wait, did
He
you fight
tried.
Bowser with the
I fought him. I fought him with
You
my
tried.
handgun. No, no,
tried.
Adrian, I beat him.
Oh.
Yeah.
my God.
Was it while I was
there
getting
to
Panda?
witness. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Like camp is different, right? Because isn't camp being like, or am I thinking of stealth? Because that's also another term that I had to like remember. Yeah, I guess
I
that's
don't know,
different.
man.
Never mind.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm also not super updated. But I believe that metrosexual is at the very least. I'm pretty sure it's outdated.
So they got rid of a very unique word and then
A very unique word that
Camp.
that, in my opinion, made a lot of sense to just replace it with a word that also already means
That'll-
6 different things.
yeah.
Welcome to the English language, baby. Grant, I wasn't here when you first arrived, but how is your life going now that was today your last day at Cogswell or something?
Yeah, today was my fucking last day.
Congratulations, let's go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! I don't know if I don't know if everyone already did this already. I apologize if you guys did.
I don't think we did. I think
this
we
is it
were
now.
immediately talking about Abraham Lincoln being gay.
Yeah,
We just
we
wanted
were
to
talking
finish the
about Tax
conversation.
Dad.
Sorry, yeah. Anyways, Grant, how does it feel being a freer man than, well, you still have your, loans to pay off, but now
Your
you don't have
loans, and then
schoolwork
also to find
do.
a job, and then also to feel fulfilled.
Still
And
working
also
on
to
it.
stop
all
your
of
parents
those, but
from telling you to
Yeah.
What? You
get a job.
graduated. Congratulations.
But you graduated.
Yay.
You don't have to deal with your group projects for however long it takes to find a job.
God.
Until you find a job in which you're paid to do a group project.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, Zach. Anyway,
No, it's real nice because Jesus Christ, this semester was so goddamn busy.
Thank you,
Like,
Billy.
congratulations on sticking to it for 4 years or however long it took you. If not
3
4
Thank you.
years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Nice.
Sick.
I
Thank
can.
you.
I was only there for like 2.5 years, and I only did effectively 1 year of schooling.
Damn.
And it
Yeah.
was still stressful.
It was still so stressful that I had to quit. So you are a stronger man than I am.
Cogswell be like that.
Or you just had less neuroses, or
Excuse
different
me.
neuroses.
Anywho,
I have 1 synapse.
I have
It
one
fired
synapse
off,
left.
it popped off. That one synapse
It
worked
popped
overtime,
off,
though.
bro.
Bro, when the synapse pops off. Oh, Grant, did you appreciate Veggie?
The veggie meme or Veggie Tales meme or whatever.
No,
Well-
the Veggie Reggie.
Oh, the veggie Reggie. I did like veggie.
Veggie, do you like the size of the lad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the size of a radish.
So good.
Yeah. But he's also a legend. He's like Shaman.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight, Shaman or Veggie?
Vegan.
The lady from TikTok?
Yeah, the vegan
Oh, God.
teacher.
Oh god. The one that looks like fucking Voldemort?
I don't know, vegan teacher versus Sister Cindy, who would win?
What the fuck is Sister Cindy?
Oh my god, you've never seen.
Is that a
She's like
nun?
this- She's this lady who goes onto like college campuses and then yells at everybody.
Oh,
about
she's the
figuring out
one.
sex.
Yo, I've seen her video or her thing because she was getting popular because people would start coming just to kind of make fun of her.
Yeah, exactly. And then yeah, there's like this video where it's like she's talking to a group of college students and she's like, it's like, guys, a girl invites you to her dorm, and everyone's like, yeah,
Yeah, everyone's cheering.
yeah. He's like, she invites you to her bedroom, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then her roommate comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just.
That was a really good video. I knew that was weird. I didn't know that was like a thing that lady was doing, like as a thing.
Yeah, I don't know where she goes. I think she just goes to a bunch of like colleges, and I think the Midwest area. Yeah, and she'll just go and preach about premarital sex, basically.
Unrelated,
But anyway.
but here's an unrelated tidbit. You guys know Friday Night Funkin'?
Yeah, they have
Yes.
a Kickstarter.
My favorite new piece of lore that dropped in the AMA is that the girlfriend is dumb as bricks.
Yes.
This is
Lawrence,
because
what
she
is that
has
response?
I don't know.
because
Yes, I love that the girlfriend is stupid.
Yes, Rex.
it's because she keeps getting into dangerous situations and just trusts the BF to bail her out every time. I.e.,
dangerous
active
situations.
Warzone, serial like school shooter
To bail her
survivor.
out. Oh no.
You know, haunted, trapped arcade
Hey,
game.
wait, can I ask a question real
Spooky
quick?
haunted
Is this
house.
not opening backwards?
It looks like it, yeah. Yeah, it's backwards.
they put the
Someone
hinge on
textured
the
it
wrong
wrong.
side.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's really funny.
No one will notice, just us.
I did.
Anyway, Grant, how do you appreciate Gun Mario with Zach?
We're doing this
wish
for
I was
you.
here. I know. I wish I was here at the beginning, and you guys aren't gonna beat it by tomorrow. But I understand why we're stopping tomorrow.
I don't even know if
We're
we're going
not gonna
back to
beat
this
it by
tomorrow.
I thought that was the plan.
I
That's
don't
what you
know.
said
Plans
last
change.
2 weeks ago. Fair enough.
This game is giving me a headache.
Zach might
Gun
just
Mario.
Zach might just cancel the entire stream tomorrow to focus on scripting his next shift.
Shut up.
Yeah, where are you going, Zach?
Don't reveal
gotta
my
practice.
plans, Adrian.
Don't reveal my
Private.
plans.
They're my schemes, my dastardly ruse.
Why did it take so
Where are
much?
you going, Zach?
Well, Lumberjane is a no-go, so I don't know. I gotta find a different GF. Can
What about
I?
GF for Friday Night Funkin'?
Can I shift into a reality where I can finally have my Slender Girl GF?
Well, as we
She's
listed
11
multiple
feet
times,
tall, faceless, and wants to fucking eat my soul.
As we mentioned several times, you may not have your first shift for months, Zach.
I know.
You gotta work towards it.
You gotta work towards it. It takes lots of affirmations to get to your DR. That stands for desired reality.
Of course.
Until then, you're stuck here in the CR, current reality.
Oh, hey, the ship's up now.
Yeah. Grant, if you could shift, where would you shift?
I would shift
To
into-
Cogswell.
What-
In a popular.
What piece of media popular with young adults would you shift to?
Popular with TF2.
You know what? Sure. What would you?
I would-
What would be? What's the script like? What are some properties that you have in your script?
Germa.
What is he just there?
Yeah.
It's, okay, so it's TF2. Germa's there. What about you? Is anything different about you? It's
I'm
your script. You can make anything.
Germa.
Your script. Okay, so your script is that you're Germa, so you're 2'9".
I'm 2'9". I am exactly like the scout, and that's
Okay.
it. And I hang out with him, so it's like two of me, but one's like normal, and then I'm 2'9".
But I thought you were
Okay.
Germa.
Yeah, Germa's the
Hog.
scout.
So, okay, so the scout is also Germa?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I forget. Grant, are you familiar with Kingdom Hearts?
In what regard?
Do you know about Pirate Breath?
Pirate breath?
Yeah.
I mean, from context clues, I can assume what it is, but
It's, you know, Luck Sword.
Oh yes, from Kingdom Hearts 3. Are you referring to?
Yeah, I
Pirate
looked it up a while ago, where Jack Sparrow literally pirate Brett's Luxord off the ship.
Yeah, and he
just-
falls into the fucking
He just goes,
ocean.
and it's like, ugh, ugh, and like whips his nose and falls backwards overboard.
Yeah, look, so
Because-
it's like, what the fuck?
Because apparently they couldn't show graphic violence of Jack just like slicing the ribbons, and also Sora in that same like cutscene just jumps on Davy Jones' back and socks him in the back of the head, like
Yeah,
sucker punches him fully. Like, bro, you have a keyblade.
Nah, these hands.
These
gotta catch
hands
these
are
hands.
enough.
Why didn't he just like shoot the laser beam that he shot at Ursula that one time?
Davy Jones is such a nerd. Sora's gonna shove him in his locker.
Remember that one time when they were literally retelling the plot of Little Mermaid, except Sora
was
just
there.
cuts Ursula's. No, he literally cuts Ursula's scheme in half when he's like, "Oh, that's Ursula with Ariel's voice bacon." Sora's like, "That's it," and just fucking shoots her.
Yeah, that happened in the movie. I remember.
Yeah,
Goofy was there.
yeah, Goofy's there, and then the part.
Goofy the
Oh
turtle.
my god, the part in Tangled where fucking Flynn is dying with like his gut stabbed out, and Goofy's just like, "Gah?" I love Kingdom Hearts so much.
Same, dude.
Good thing
Anyway, here's Mario
everyone
with his
in this
RPG.
call likes Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, we also proposed earlier a while ago. What if Charles Martinet retires? What if they hired Markiplier to do Mario's voice instead?
If you whose voice?
Markiplier to do Mario's voice.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, hello everybody, Mario here. Today with another World 1-1 run through.
Yahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo! That's very good.
Was that the bite of 8-4?
What's up the point?
I'm just retreading old topics that Grant wasn't here for earlier.
I'm sure he
Damn.
appreciates it.
I'll interject
you.
real fast to say congrats that you're done, Graham.
Thank you, Saba. I
Welcome back,
appreciate
Saba.
your support.
I'm glad you lived.
Who said I did?
Well, I'm hoping there's a body behind the voice that I'm hearing right now.
No, I'm reality shifting right now.
Little do we all know that we're actually just the figments that Grant has shifted into a different reality for.
Yeah.
I'll need to talk with Grant about Naruto soon, or I'm just never gonna
Yeah.
talk to him again. By a
Yeah,
certain
now's-
point.
Now's your chance. Do it.
Did you not want to go back to any other topics, Adrian, before I get into talking about this?
I'm vaguely I know enough about Naruto to know pretty much everything about Rock Lee and Might Guy, but that's about it.
That's all you need.
That's
Really,
that's
yeah.
pretty decent. Okay.
I mean, they're the best
Maybe.
characters in the series.
Exactly, they're the
Go
best.
to
Medley is
banter idea. Okay.
He's there.
he's there.
So the banter idea was called like Naruto and writing because me and Zach were talking about how Zach was watching one of the Avatar videos? What is it called?
So
Explaining
we're analyzing Avatar.
Yeah, overanalyzing Avatar. And apparently the guy compares and, he's like, this is going to be, like, Avatar is, like, way better than, let's say, Sakura and Hinata from like, a writing standpoint. And, I was like, there's, like, well, one, I was like, I don't even feel like there's a need to compare these two. It's just because the fundamentals of, I feel like the stories are different. And what they were going for is different. But I wanted to defend Naruto because Zach was just like, I've seen so many videos saying it's bad, so I think it's garbage. And I'm like, Zach, how can I talk with you about this if you literally haven't seen it? So I was like, okay, I need Grant to come in and be like I believe that Naruto
I desperately want, because I know it's not gonna happen, but I desperately want Saba to like pitch her case, and then when she hands it off to Grant, Grant's like, it's garbage.
I hate Naruto. Stop. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't do that to me. I need someone.
That'd be
Because I was
so
about to
good.
say, I think there's like, obviously flaws to like Naruto, but I think there's some really good like story moments too. And from which I would say, like, I'm obviously one I'm asking, like, if you agree with that. I guess first and foremost, I can ask that.
Are we talking about Naruto as a whole, or Naruto the first series, or Naruto Shippuden?
Okay.
It
I
should
guess
be noted
I should
that
specify.
Saba also hasn't finished Naruto.
No, and I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna specify right here, right now, that the parts of Naruto that I thought were really great were the first Naruto, and I think I stopped before, like, the Great War, because I was like, this is getting too much for me.
But you missed one of the greatest moments.
I know exactly what happens. I was just like, I don't need it.
Yes.
And also, I don't need Boruto either. No.
I've seen a bit of Boruto and it sucks. I don't like it.
So it's like, it's mostly the first Naruto and like the first half, I guess, of Shippuden. But it's
Okay.
like, for example, talking about like writing per se, good writing, I think like Zabuza, like that
I was just
whole-
about to say, absolutely, the first like major mission they're on with Zabuza is one of the best
Dude,
arcs.
I cried at that.
I'll
It's
also say,
It's really sad. And it's in the first 12 episodes. Can you believe that? And it's like, I feel
It's
like I need to
early.
defend this. It is. I actually looked it up. It was actually the 12th episode, which was
Nice.
interesting. But it was like,
unrelated to the plot, the animation early on is really good, and I like it less as it goes on.
yeah,
Dang.
so I think it has good writing. And even talking about the parts where I could say I'm annoyed with, because the comparison that Zach brought was like Hinata
the
and
square.
Sakura, and I'm like, like
Yeah, that's not JPEG.
JPEG. But I would say for sure, like, of course, I would totally agree with saying, like, Sakura and Hinata for a good part of the time. I'm just like, you guys are annoying. Stop being so freaking thirsty all the time and, like,
In
get a
in the
personality.
Pain arc, though, Hinata like fucking goes hard.
No, yeah, but it was also, too, even way before that with, like, Neji, right? She has, like, a
Ooh.
backing to her. Which is like, even if we find it like super like, you know, petty how like, you know, hard she does go for just like the goo goo gaga, I'm like, she does have depth to her story.
For sure.
Of course, I think Sakura gets better too, but you know, early on, I'm just like, I'm gonna smack her.
Yeah, early on Sakura's just kind of like there. Just
Yeah.
for like random, I don't know.
But dang, I needed. So I would like you to officially say, Grant, that even with all its flaws, Naruto overall was pretty decent. To Zach.
Overall, Naruto's No, I'm just kidding.
Naruto's
Zach.
trash. So I needed to make this point with Zach.
There are arcs of Naruto that are really genuinely super good.
As
but
with
there
every
are-
hyper shonen.
Like, once again, Rock Lee's arc, amazing.
I was about to say, overall, Rock Lee is pretty good.
Rock Lee
I love
is great.
Shikamaru. Shikamaru is great.
Shikamaru is one of my favorite.
He's very fun.
Choji's arc was really good when he sacrificed himself and then clearly wasted and nullified.
Oh, my favorite, in like I think the entirety of it, would probably be Itachi, Grant.
Itachi's arc? Or
Not
your
even
favorite part?
Itachi's, include his character overall, including all the stuff that's happened.
Itachi's cool as fuck.
Itachi makes me very sad.
His genjutsu.
And even I think I even ended up watching like one of the movies about it, which also, dang, this stuff made me cry way too much when I was a bit younger, because I think in one of the movies he like went back in time. Naruto?
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever actually
Maybe
seen
I haven't
that.
seen all of them.
Yeah, so he ended up like meeting his parents and stuff.
He gets trapped in
Oh.
Infinite Tsukuyomi or whatever it's called, and he goes back in time into reality where his parents are still alive, and Sakura's parents are the ones that steal the Jinkarichi.
Oh my
It's-
god.
I actually don't know if that's true or not. If that was it or not.
That's in the movie!
That's in the movie. Okay, I don't remember that part, but I just remember the parents and that being real sad.
Sakura learns to appreciate how shitty an upbringing Naruto has because she goes back to her apartment and she's like, "Where are my parents? It's just a lonely, dank apartment with
Oh, I
cups of
think
ramen
I
everywhere."
actually remember that.
Oh.
Actually, you talking about
Yeah,
it
and then
now.
Naruto gets all sad and he's like, "Man, fuck, I wish I had this upbringing. I don't really want to go back now, even though I know this is all a dream."
Yeah, it was real sad. So like, okay, I'm trying to think about more stuff because honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is like Zabuza. But what else was there? Oh,
Pain.
okay, Pain was a bit tough because I was getting closer to the point where, well, what's his face? All I can remember is Pervy Sensei. What was his name?
Who?
Pervy Sage.
Oh, Jiraiya. Jiraiya was
Jiraiya.
awesome.
I loved Jiraiya. That was really hard to watch.
Yeah.
Kakashi. Of course, love Kakashi.
She's great. I love Gaara.
Yes, I also... Gaara's arc was also very, very good.
Mhm.
It was very emotional as well. And like a very deep... Yeah! Naruto was freaking good, Zach! You're wrong. You're wrong, Zach. It was
Well,
good.
to play devil's advocate here, I will say there's definitely a lot of parts of Naruto that are kind of like, but
Maybe. But
I would
think
say
the
it's worth
overall was
watching.
good.
I would say it's like a net positive if you don't have a lot of other things to do.
Cause it's like I'm thinking about it. A lot of the stuff we were even talking, besides the pain, but like Grant, like whatchamacallit, so like Zabuza, Gaara, all that stuff happened like in the first season too. So like a lot of the good stuff I feel like happened within the first season.
Gaara's a badass in Shippuden, though.
Yes, I have seen him there as well. Gosh, and that's why I said half of like Shippuden. I really like that stuff as well. I just my memory is bad, so I'm trying to think of what else more is there.
As I mentioned, I pretty much only know past like the first Chunin exams. The only stuff I really kept up on was everything involving Rock Lee and Might Guy, and I really love the part where Rock Lee is like going up to Gaara when they were adults, and Gaara's like, I feel real bad, and then Rock Lee's like, no, don't worry about it. I actually developed from it. Thank you for that. And Gaara's like, you're kind of stupid, but I'm sorry still.
Wait a minute, I completely forgot about what was the group Itachi was from?
The Akatsuki?
Yeah, the Akatsuki. Even that arc was pretty interesting because it was almost like they had like semi-small arcs in order when it came to like fighting other like the members themselves.
Well, the fight with Kakuzu and Hidan is really good too. I like that one.
Oh yeah, because of and then the thing with like Shikamaru as well with that.
Yes.
Ugh.
That's what made me love Shikamaru so much.
See, this is how it feels, Zach, to talk about JoJo.
There is a
and
fucking ground pound button.
Okay, but anywho, well, let's continue talking, Grant. Man, yeah, there was that. There was like I think when it started getting to Great War, because after the pain stuff, I just started feeling very bad about watching
That's
it.
fair.
And I was just like, I'm getting too sad. I want the memories of this to stay happy in my head.
Saba, I want to ask, when did you watch Naruto?
It was a long time ago.
Okay, were you there to look at all the Naruto versus Sasuke AMVs on YouTube?
I was.
I was.
I think I was. I think I actually
Hell
was.
yeah.
Oh
All
my
the
gosh.
Linkin Park AMVs. Oh my god.
And I mean,
watched-
like, Naruto himself was really good, you know? Because I
At
remember,
times.
like, the first Rasengan Grant. I was like,
Yes.
wow, that was
He's-
a moment.
I will say, Naruto starts out like pretty unlikable.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but then that's where the backstory comes in, you know, Adrian?
Still, he starts out as a big fat asshole.
I mean, I thought that was being okay. That for me, that feeling aligned more to like Sasuke. I'm like, obviously you're being an edgy boy, but then at the same time, it's that thing, Grant, where it's just like, you know, if you just talk to people, you know, you just
Literally,
be so much better.
literally, Rock Lee's childhood was like also pretty goddamn rough, and he still came out a nice person.
Well, I'm like, Naruto doesn't technically. He's not horrible, isn't he? Just more mischievous at the beginning.
He's kind of an asshole. Like, he starts shit for attention constantly.
But that was like kind of his thing.
But that was like the point, right? Because he didn't have anybody, and no one would actually treat him
like in
fairly.
retrospect, it's like good, but at the time, yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, like,
But I feel like they remedy that within the first episode, though, right?
A
when
little
they
bit.
remedy Iruka Sensei, he's cool.
Yeah, Iruka's cool.
And then Naruto just like uses the forbidden jutsu and beats the shit out of people that like stabbed Iruka in the back. And then he just
Yeah.
is like, that's my ninja way. And some
I would
shit.
still say he still is
Believe
way
it.
too like he's kind of smug and overconfident, but like he doesn't. I don't think he's as extreme anymore after the first episode.
I don't know. My point is, Lee should have been the protagonist of his own anime and not that bullshit springtime summer summertime of youth or whatever. That was
I will say, at least for Adrian, strong moment is when he was fighting Gara and he takes off those weights.
That's
fucking
wow,
iconic. That's the
what a
most
guess.
well-known
Iconic.
moment.
Iconic moment,
It's probably the most well-known moment out of all of Naruto.
which is
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, probably one of the most second ones is the one that I mentioned that Saba probably knows about, but with Might Guy versus Madara. Have you seen that?
At what point was this?
That it's past where you watch because it's after the Great Ninja War.
Oh yeah,
Um,
okay, so I have a
Ten
friend who's
Tails
also very
Madara.
much into Naruto, and he's told me enough about what happens of the other stuff that also just makes me very sad. Like watching that, I'm like, I need to this is why I stopped. I want to stop crying, Grant.
The,
I wanna
the
stop
only
crying.
thing, the only thing I know about
I know
Naruto,
it's but I'm tired of being emotional.
the only thing I know about Madara is that Might Guy almost kicked his ass.
Yeah, he does kick his ass, but like, because he
But then he
opens all
cheats.
8. Well, he his body
Wait a
kind of
minute, I feel like I saw that. If he opened up 8 gates. Hmm. 'Cause there's the whole thing with like the village heads and then Orochimaru. Orochimaru was weird.
That was a bit, yeah, that was
Yeah.
earlier on.
Yeah.
but-
But
It's when Madara becomes Ten Tails like god form, and he's kicking everyone's ass, and then Might Guy's like, let me just open the 8 gates real quick, and just starts beating the shit out of him, like taking his lunch money. It's so
That's pretty
good.
funny.
Have you guys seen the fucking Springtime of Youth spin-off where Mini Sasuke fights Mini Rock Lee?
No, I haven't.
I
That sounds
don't
pretty funny
think
though.
so.
So I don't know if you guys are aware, but Rock Lee literally got his own entire spin-off show after Shippuden, or concur with
Isn't
Shippuden.
that the TV one?
Yes, but there was basically the entire thing was like a silly comedy anime. But then, like, I believe one of the season finales, they had a bit where like Sasuke was being evil for some reason, and then he and Rock Lee fought, and they actually brought in like main studio like animators to animate segments of it to be like really cool and like good, well choreographed.
That was quite
Nice.
interesting.
But yeah, it's mostly chibi, and then there's parts where it just switches back to like the actual style of the original show.
That's cool. Let me see what other good parts are there.
Also, Neji's alive in
Very
the spin-off.
Oh my gosh, they did Neji dirty, Grant.
It's true.
Just like thinking about it, because I'm like, just think about how many people had to suffer, and it was like it was like mostly just like only Neji. Because I don't want to give too much away. Actually, let me just
Honestly, yeah.
message.
Also, this is the bit that I put it in on air, if you're curious.
Mini Sasuke versus Mini Naruto.
Let me see.
There's also, I will say, one good moment of Boruto that I've seen, which is Naruto and Sasuke versus one of the villains, and it's really good. But as the only
yeah.
good moment of Boruto I've seen.
I just
Well-
don't like the idea of Boruto existing. I like the idea of, or it's this idea of, where people have like ships of certain characters, but it's never officially canon, right? So when you actually canonize it, like you make a bunch of people feel like pretty bad, and I'm just like, I'd rather it just be not a thing, so people can still have their imaginations to themselves.
I will say the only part of Boruto I really know is the part where fucking Boruto and Metal Lee are trying to fight each other to get popularity for Shino and Rock Lee to get trading cards in the fucking, what's it called? Super, like, secret ninja info cards or whatever. Like, they literally paid homage to that name from the original Naruto.
Oh my god.
God.
Neji also had such good background. Man, these characters are pretty in depth.
Well, yeah, the whole thing with Hinata and Neji was really
That
good.
was really good, and you could probably honestly talk about anyone in the show, and I'd
Yeah,
be like,
and
yeah,
then-
that was good.
And then Hinata became a housewife.
Once again, Boruto I don't care about, so let's just ignore
True.
its existence.
Boruto sucks.
Like who else is there? Even like Okay, I don't remember people's names that much, but like KeyBuzz was interesting, even though like there wasn't that much to it, but like his character was fun. Let's see, who was the guy with the insects?
Chino. I just said it.
Chino? Oh, I'm sorry. I've been typing to Grant, so it's kind of difficult. But yeah, even like he's a really cool character. I really like how they designed him. Even the senseis were really good. Oh my gosh, what was the sensei I'm thinking about? I'm pretty sure you know this is the sensei that makes us real sad as well, Grant.
There's a couple, but I think I know what one you're talking about.
Brass
So much
Knuckles?
sad stuff in this.
Asuma.
Yeah.
His name's
Brass
Asuma.
Knuckles. Brass Knuckles are...
His name's Asuma.
Thank you, Adrian. I'm not good with names. As soon as Grant also tells me thank you. Yeah,
I can't believe that I knew it and you didn't.
I will
Asuma,
tell you
rest
already,
in
Adrian, that I've made like a note so many times about how I suck with names that it shouldn't become a surprise to you if I'm just gonna reference people being like, yeah, it's the guy with the dog, and you guys will be like,
How
"Stop
could
it,
you
it's obvious,"
forget
and I'll just be like, I'm so sorry. Wait, it's Kiba and what is it, Akamaru?
Yeah.
I can't believe I remembered that. That was pretty impressive. But yeah, all the
Return
senses
to
are really
Donkey.
good. So yeah, I think it is very much a good show to get into. Like, you can skip a bunch of even like the filler episodes. You could just be like, yeah, just skip over those. But I thought it was really good. For as long as I watched it, that is.
I will say
I agree.
that I really like in the beginning when like they have to use actual strategy and ninja tools and like ninja tactics to win. And like, but then later on, it literally just means Dragon Ball Z in fights.
Well, I think that's one of the other things, Adrian, that kind of like, I was just like, at the war, I was just like, it's just like power levels by this point, right?
Yeah, it just
Versus-
becomes Dragon Ball Z at a point.
Yeah, versus original, like the Naruto, the first season, and it's
Like
just,
the way they take down Zabuza is literally a bunch of cool ninja shit and like stealth and like
Yeah.
deception, because they can't outpower him. And then later on, she's like, no, Naruto's just powerful.
Once
so he
again,
beats
Lawrence,
everything."
I would recommend, if you just want even a taste of how good it is, just watch to the 12th episode. Like, because the whole Zabuza thing, the epitome, I think, of like how
Fucking-
good I think I can get.
Being able to
Naruto.
disguise yourself as throwing weapons to get
Okay,
behind
Adrian,
someone.
don't reveal too much though, okay? I'm just gonna say
Oh yeah, the part where Sasuke like becomes a pirate, that's pretty cool.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. I
That's my
enjoy
favorite
Got
part.
me.
He
There
becomes
you
a
go,
pirate.
he's a pirate.
He replaces his Chidori with like a flintlock pistol, which is way less effective, but it looks the motif is cool. So
It turns into One Piece.
yeah,
it turns into
it just turns to all the other popular animes. First it's Dragon Ball Z, then it goes to One Piece, then it goes to JoJo for a little section.
It never turns to Naruto though.
Never turns to Naruto, yeah.
It never returns to Naruto, and that's a sad part.
Return. to
I like how
Naruto.
Yeah,
I
I will
brought up
say
JoJo
these-
before Bleach. Or did I miss you saying Bleach?
I didn't say Bleach because I don't think of Bleach that often.
But it's the number 3 like most popular shonen.
And it's bad.
On my head, it's not.
Not in
But
my head,
anywho.
it's not.
Like I
My
was
older brother
saying,
likes
I
Bleach,
think
but I don't care.
I've gotten the support I needed from Grant, and luckily you can't unwatch Naruto, Grant, so I feel like I'll forever have your support as well on this. Even Adrian to a certain degree.
Yeah.
As long as I'm talking about Rock Lee. I'll have, like, his
This is
support.
true. I love Rock Lee because when I was a young kid, I was like, I have a bowl cut and like the color green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
So
and
today
I take
for-
Taekwondo lessons after school at the local place near my McDonald's.
Taekwondo! So yeah, to like Lawrence, and I know Zach, I will have to give like an
We
equivalent
had
exchange,
a
apparently.
full ass
So just
conversation
to-
on how I didn't think that it was terrible anymore.
Hey Zach, I think you could damage boost through the lava. Like actually, if you run through it,
What do you mean?
like run back. Yeah.
Wonderful!
I watched the speed run on this.
Oh, the
But yeah,
Alpha Rad
Lawrence,
one or whatever?
to you, I would, if you just want a taste of it, just watch to the 12th episode. And I
I'll
think that's
do
where
it
I'll...
when I have time to watch another show. Because I'm
Yes.
watching other shows currently.
Before he
Do
does
that.
that, he needs to read part 6.
If you do anything JoJo related, please do Naruto as well. Right, subsequently after it. So
These
I
are
feel
not
fair.
remotely
That like
equivalent.
I'll just do it
like our
at the
friendships are
exact same
even.
time.
Lawrence, okay? I can't. It'll make me feel bad if.
I'll just do it the exact same time. I'll watch Naruto
Good.
while reading Part 6 JoJo.
You have 2 eyeballs for a reason, Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's really funny, actually.
My eyeballs.
But yes, thank you, Grant and Adrian, for talking with this about me. I haven't talked
Talking
this
with
much in a
this?
while on stream.
On a related note, Zach, they released the Adventurers Guide edition for Farland finally, so now they have the Adventurers Bible for all of the adventuring party currently, plus Farland.
Plus? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so they have Laius, Senshi, Chilchuck, Marcel, and Farland. I don't know if they plan to
you
release
might
any
die.
more.
Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna die.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm guessing, Zach, you haven't downloaded the zips of DM and read them manually?
No.
Shame.
Has anyone else seen like any good animes recently? I normally don't have time to watch anything, but I'd like to hear if you guys have been interested in anything besides JoJo.
I recently watched
Besides
Lupin the
JoJo.
Third.
I haven't seen any, but have you read the Book of Bobos?
Book of Bobos.
Bobos, I remember you talking about that,
Book of
Adrian.
Bobos.
Good.
It's not canon. You can't make it canon.
The Book of Bobos is coming soon!
Did you say the Book of Moses?
No, the Book of Bobos.
Book of
The
Bobos.
Book of Bobos is coming soon.
Grant, you were here when I talked about the Book of Bobos, weren't you?
No.
Oh my god, the Book of Bobos is from,
the Book of Bobos.
So, you know World of Warcraft, right, Grant?
Yeah.
So there's like a subsection of their forum that's for role playing, and then someone literally just posted on the forum about like, and the username was of course Bobos, and literally the post was just like, let's see, the Book of Bobos is coming soon, and then a bunch of people got on him and were like, the problem is that your character is your character, not Blizzard's. Your character Bobos does not exist in lore, no matter how hard you try. None of our characters do. And again, you do not determine lore. Blizzard does. This is not your game. It is not your story to play around with. Bobos is a made-up character that the player created. I don't have to acknowledge him, and he is not canon. And then Bobos just replies, the Book of Bobos is still coming soon. But yeah,
I
and you can
can't
see on the forum it says Bobos.
I pre-ordered it.
The Book of Bobos is coming soon.
Soon.
You can see it's from World End Tavern roleplay and fanfiction.
I love it.
The Book of Bobos.
Bobos.
I love
I
Bobos.
pre-ordered that shit.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, have you guys? I showed someone else this the other day, but have you guys seen the original Shrek novel where he like eats thunder
Shrek
and
novel?
or well like fairy tale like child's book?
Oh. I'm like, I thought...
Because the movie is based off a child's book, where Shrek is a fucking horrible creature monster that just rampages through the countryside and does evil.
Like an ogre.
Yes.
You've seen that, Grant?
No. But I'm just agreeing.
I know of it, but I
It's so good. There's so many good screenshots. Like, look at this one, where look at this image, and then look at the text. Fat raindrops began sizzling on Shrek's hot knob.
Oh my goodness.
This is the thing that it was based off. Also, there's a part where he just fucking laser breaths a knight to death.
Where was that in the movie?
I know, right?
Godzilla vs.
Inaccurate
Shrek.
lore.
Godzilla vs.
Not
Shrek.
my Shrek.
The next movie in the MonsterVerse.
Oh god.
Shrek. Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, there's one where he just fucking like lasers and he literally just he microwave visions a bird into a fully cooked turkey dinner.
That's pretty
Nice.
pog.
And that farmer's just like Also, let me show you what Fiona looked like in the original.
It's like super busty.
Oh my
never mind.
god!
Oh.
It's just the stick.
Hang on, let me see if I can find the one. There's a really good quote about Shrek's parents. Hang on, let me find it.
Come on. You fucking bullies. There we go.
Oh, I didn't post it. Hang on. There's basically a screenshot where it's like, when Shrek was of age, his parents decided that it was his turn to get out in the world and do some damage, so they kicked him out of the dank hole that he was raised in, or something like that. Oh wait, I found it! Hang on. One day,
They were
Shrek's parents...
hotboxing the house.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, God.
Here. One day, Shrek's parents hissed things over and decided it was about time their little darling was out in the world doing his share of damage. So they kicked him goodbye, and Shrek left the black hole in which he'd been hatched.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
So good. Yeah, this is what Shrek was based off of. Oh, it's sideways for some reason. But that's what
What a
Shrek's parents look like.
He had laser vision too.
Yeah, of course he does. He has laser vision and laser
Is
breath.
he just not Superman?
Yeah, he had laser vision in the movies too.
Yeah, you don't remember that
Whole
part?
thing, yeah.
Somebody.
Superman's crest is Shrek.
Oh my god, hang on, I found like a PDF scan of the book.
The whole book?
The whole book. It's 15 pages of gold.
15? No, gosh.
His mother was ugly
Well,
and his
15
father was
children's
ugly,
book
but Shrek was
pages.
uglier than the two of them put together. By
my
the
God.
time he toddled, Shrek could spit flame a full 99 yards and vent smoke from either ear. Oh my god, any snake dumb enough to bite him instantly got convulsions and died.
God.
Based.
Shrek went slogging along the road giving off his awful fumes.
His vibe.
His vibes.
Ah.
I just got a fortune cookie. I'll be munching on it.
Nice. What's your fortune?
Apparently, I will be
You'll be able to
welcomed in
shift.
any gathering, which is nice to know. in
You're at a
this exact
gathering right
moment.
now.
I know. It's
Welcome,
nice.
Sabo.
You're
it's
not
nice,
supposed to be gathering unless you're vaccinated.
True.
That's true. It's also nice, you know, to actually be able to talk, right? I like talking in gatherings.
Talk.
Oh my god. Hang on. They soon
Oh, I
came
thought
to
we
a
were gonna stop
drawbridge.
talking as soon as we started talking about talks.
No, they soon came to a drawbridge. Little armor stood. Shrek knocked on the breastplate and demanded, "Who dwells inside this armor and also in yonder castle?" "In here a fearless knight, and there a well-born fright," was the answer. "It's my princess," said Shrek, "the one I'm to wed." "Over my dead body," roared the fearless knight. "Over your dead body," Shrek agreed.
In line.
That's pretty gold. Yeah.
Shrek is based.
Shit.
This is all propaganda against Shrek. Exactly.
Magician's
Or-
mercury, plumber's lead, I spite your stupid scabby head, and this night smoked.
Or, I was about to say, Lawrence, as some people say, Shrek is love, and Shrek is life.
Oh my god. I have not heard about that one in forever.
What an
That's a long
old
throwback, isn't
phrase.
it?
Throwback.
I remember when that first came out.
I do too. One of my friends could quote it. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
I have a name.
Wait, hang on. And so they got hitched as soon as possible, and they lived horribly ever after, scaring the socks off all who fell afoul of them.
That's pretty good.
That's relationship goals.
That's goals. Just in general.
God, over my dead body, over your dead body, Shrek agreed. I fucking love. This is so good, guys. Holy shit. Why wasn't the movie more like this?
Honestly.
Zach, are you concentrating hardcore on this right now?
No.
Raindrop spaghetti is like a
Okay.
Shrek's hot
I'm trying to
dog.
shift.
I see. Okay. I'll leave you to it then.
Do you think hardcore Shrek fans were upset when the movie came out? That it
I
wasn't
mean, it
right?
reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon because I read the original novel before the movie came out, and it's like fucking nothing like the movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like in the book, Toothless is a tiny little fucking whelp.
He's a little shit.
He's a little green like fist-sized shit, and then in the movie he's like a giant monster.
Not only is he a giant monster, he's like one of the best dragons.
Yeah,
Like,
and in the book
species-wise?
he's literally just a puny puke, like a
Was,
sad excuse for a dragon.
The movie had the same title, but was it just like inspired by it, or was it just
There
supposed
were
to be?
dragons and Vikings, and that was about it.
There were dragons and roughly the same names, and that was it. Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, if something's inspired off of something, I think it's fine. But maybe it being the same name might have made it like a little bit more annoying.
Like in the original, literally their entire society revolves around raising dragons as a thing, and in the movie, dragons are like a legendary thing that no one's ever heard of and not real. Shut up.
Well, it wasn't. No,
Nice
it
one,
wasn't.
Zach.
It was because they were attacking. It's because their whole society in the first one was that they had to like kill dragons.
Okay,
Because they
well
were
yeah.
dangerous.
Right. Sorry.
I thought
But
it
in
would
any case,
provide an
the
image
point
so you
is,
can see Toothless and
very
pick up-
literally opposite positions on dragons in both movies.
Yeah.
In
Oh, yeah,
the
absolutely.
book. In the book, like, oh, we have to raise them, and it's like it's a rite of passage for like younglings to take a dragon egg and raise it. In the movie, they're like, we gotta kill them. Nah.
I will say though, almost every like book to like movie thing I've seen always is probably really heavily flawed. Like, and even like let's put Harry Potter like aside, because like that I would say is like flawed in its own way if you were to compare it to the book. But a lot of book to movies just are really bad. And I don't.
Well,
I don't
because
think
you
I've,
don't.
Like,
Well, because it's like book to movie is one of those things that's always really interesting to me, just to contemplate how you would do it. Because obviously the medium of books allow you to just put so much more detail in there.
That's true.
Where
And actually, I will.
all of that detail has to come across in set design and like subtle ways in a movie. So it's like, I don't know. Like when people say that like the movie is less good than the book, I'm like, fucking duh.
I wanna.
Unless
though
you
I,
take one book and make a movie per chapter, A, that's gonna be boring as fuck, and B, obviously it's not gonna be as good.
I want to clarify though. I realized I would actually. The next thing I wanted to say might contradict myself. Most young adult, I will say, books suck horribly. But there are some decent changes that I've seen some movies do. Like I remember like a part of like Lord of the Rings, and I think I brought this up even with you, Zach, where I was like Evan like showed us a scene where in the book it was like a huge monologue, but in the movie they basically got all of the emotion and information one needed just behind like using one line, which was one of the lines from the book. So that I thought was like pretty decent. And the book, since I've actually said this is my favorite movie ever, Howl's Moving Castle, I actually think I prefer the characters' personalities in the movie than in the book.
I mean, are they even comparable in the two?
He's way more rude. So I don't know, maybe not.
Because one of them is a Japanese animated film that very loosely uses its source material, whereas the other one's like a weird European like fantasy novel, isn't it?
Sure, I can maybe agree on that. I just, maybe other people be like, no, it's adapted like from a book, and I'm like, just to those people, I'm just gonna say I like it way better than the book.
I'm trying to think of like what the two things have in common, the book and the movie, Howl's Moving Castle, and I think it's straight up just the fact that the castle moves. They don't even look the same.
I mean, they have the same like character names and blah blah blah, but yeah. But I definitely think book to movie works better if it's like fantasy or maybe even like sci-fi. But I definitely know young adult stuff sucks. But even then, like Harry Potter.
Young adult is fantasy sci-fi usually, though.
Yeah, but there's like that romance element to it, which I'm just like, no, it's not good in.
Well, that might just
Movie
be
format.
your disdain for romance, which I know you don't have. because I know
No,
you
I
like
don't.
romance stuff.
I don't.
I think
but
you're
just all
actually.
the
I think you're
mo-
actually just criticizing the shallowness of most young adult novels, as opposed to the
Maybe-
critique
maybe
of movie
just-
to film.
Maybe
Sorry,
maybe in
book to
books
film.
it's just like more fine, but seeing it in real life, I'm just like, ew, no, have it stop, please. But like I was saying, like even like with Harry Potter, I've heard there was like distinct differences between like the character personalities. Where once I heard the
absolutely, yeah.
differences, I was like, the book sounds so much better. Why did they even change? Like, I think Ron was one of the people I heard about where I'm like, why did they even change Ron's personality in the first place? Because it would have made the story way better if they kept him as he was in the book. But that's.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much different Ron is. Now I think about it.
I thought I sent you the video about that, Zach.
I don't know. Did you?
Where okay, I think I did. Where I was like, there was key points in like the film where it would have, like, they made Ron out to be kind of like the dumb friend.
Oh,
When I
you're
think
a
in
bad
the
guy.
book they made him be a lot smarter. I will look this up for you and I will send it
He
to
was
you.
he was goofy in both circumstances. I know that.
You jabbering jackass!
Yeah.
Shrek screamed. That's the first thing he says to Donkey in the book.
That's
If only
a
it was in
that.
the movie.
I fucking love this book. I wish I had this book as a child. I would have fucking loved this book.
Luckily, history in YouTube is actually useful for once. Okay. Okay, now someone else can come up with a new topic.
I'm just reading over the Shrek book and it's so fucking good. He just like literally he's so horrid that a snake that bites him gets convulsions and dies instantly. What a fucking Chad, holy shit.
He's built different.
He's
He's built
He's
different.
different.
I would have, if I was in high school, I would have absolutely quoted a lot of this book for my yearbook quote.
You
It's so good.
jabbering jackass.
It's nice to see you have good taste, Adrian.
Your dead body.
Over my dead body, roared the knight. Over your dead body, agreed Shrek. I love the line, his mother was ugly and his father was ugly, but Shrek was uglier than two of them put together.
So unfortunate.
He threaded the needle. He made
By the
the eye.
time he toddled, he could spit flame a full 99 yards and vent smoke from either ear.
So
This is the same
descriptive.
level as, what's his face, the one goblin art, like, World of Warcraft profile.
Wow.
I still love fat raindrops pecan sizzling on Shrek's hot knob.
Hot knob.
Ugh. Well, like, what's that supposed to mean? It's a
It must
children's
mean
book.
it must mean his nose or something,
Like
right?
The
his
only thing I
head?
can think of that's a knob is like the thing that giraffes had on their head, and I don't think Shrek's got one of those.
I mean, he's kind of got a
He
lump. He's
kinda
kind
does.
of got a Donkey Kong lump in his head.
Is that
Shaved.
his hot knob though?
Shaved
Is that his
stuff.
hot knob?
And why is the knob hot though? What does that have?
Because he
about
breathes
it.
fire.
Oh my
Shrek's
gosh, you're right about that.
He eats lightning and craps thunder.
Remember the dragon from the movie of Shrek, where like Donkey seduces it, and that's how they resolve that conflict?
That's pretty. That was pretty. That's pretty good.
I thought that was
In the-
funny
like
as hell.
a kids film. That was funny.
In the book, the dragon slams Shrek on the ground, who just sits there, and as the dragon's about to eat him, Shrek just somehow gets him in the eyes with quote-unquote a putrid blue flame. The poor dragon floated over unconscious for the day. And then he leaves.
Well, that's nice.
For the day is a weird turn of phrase.
Like, what putrid blue flame? What?
I thought he only had red.
To be fair, he did, like, eat lightning the previous set of pages, so, you know, like 2 pages ago.
I think you have enough stars to fight Bowser in the Fiery Sea, Zach.
I didn't even realize I was playing a video game.
Bro, were you shifting?
No, he thought he was actually in that universe himself, Grant.
He thought he
actually
was in
playing
the-
Mario.
He thought
is
it
a
was in the
life now.
Shrek by William Steig universe, the children's book.
That's pretty good too.
God, I wish.
Is that where you would shift to?
I'm glad that's your preference, Adrian. Super. You want to be in the Shrek universe, Adrian? What would you be then? What would you bring? What's your skills?
I would want to be the farming peasant who passes out when Shrek like microwave visions his fucking bird. He literally uses microwave vision to heat up the bird.
Nice.
Still
Like
different.
yokel Shrek snapped. What have you in that pouch of yours? Just some cold pheasant. Pheasant, peasant, what a pleasant present! The last thing the peasant saw before he fainted was Shrek's glare warming up his dinner. Shrek ate and moved on. He literally just walks up to some farmer, scares him to death by just being Shrek, and then takes his plate, microwave visions the food, and then eats it. Look at it!
That is horrifying.
I've never heard of a superhero with microwave vision.
Isn't I was gonna say, isn't he just the Superman of this medieval universe?
It's
I think
not
he's stronger.
Stronger.
like it's not
Who would
laser
win in a
vision.
fight, original Shrek or Superman or Goku?
It's not laser vision. It's microwave vision because he's using it to heat up a pheasant. But anyways, I want to be this guy. I like the cut of this guy's jib with the scythe. I like the image of him passed out and like eyes rolled in his head, like,
Oh, Shrek. Fuck. I better play dead.
How is he doing that?
what the fuck? I will mention that Shrek has a nightmare, and his nightmare, his worst fear in this book, is him sitting with a field of children kissing and hugging him, and him not being able to do anything about it.
That's.
Oh, Shrek.
Oh,
okay.
sure.
That was his worst nightmare.
Oh.
You know what? If random people start doing that to me as well, yeah, I can see that as a nightmare.
Oh yeah, if it's just strange children that just come out of nowhere.
Random children.
Fuck.
No.
Shrek was in the Hall of Mirrors. They're all me, he yodeled. All me! He faced himself full of rabid self-esteem, happier than ever to be exactly what he was.
Good for him.
These are
I've never
weird. These are
heard-
weird descriptions. I've never heard rabid
I was gonna say
self-esteem
rabid
before.
self-esteem. It's pretty good.
It's a nightmarish concept.
Also, I like how both he and Fiona take turns seducing each other. Oh,
That's it.
ghastly you with lips of blue, your ruddy eyes with carmine styes enchant me. I could go on. I know you know the reason why I know you. So you're so ugly. Said the princess, your nose so hairy. Oh, let us not tarry. You look so scary. I think we should marry. Shrek snapped at her nose. She nipped his ear. They clawed their way into each other's arms like fire and smoke. The two belonged together.
So they were just rapping to each other.
Yeah, like who's dropping the beat?
Basically. You heard of battle rap? Nah, they're doing love rap.
Is there something wrong, Zach?
It's Friday Night Funkin', but it's just between Shrek
Like,
and Fiona.
everybody else is in their own world right now, and I'm doing this.
Yeah, what's the problem? Happy Mask Salesman.
Who?
Remember, Zach, this is for Grant. You're doing this for Grant for his graduation.
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Oh my god.
Can you even get past him?
Vaguely.
He's so big. Also, isn't that the
Link?
copy or what do you call that?
Majora's Mask?
Sort of link.
Creepypasta.
Creepypasta. I was gonna say
You mean Ben
copypasta.
drowned?
Yeah.
I like how my UI doesn't fit anymore.
Number
One.
too big.
You got too much cash.
Oh look, the sprite works now.
Yeah, the effect.
Finally.
Alright.
I hope you guys appreciated me reading most of the Shrek book to you.
No, it was fantastic.
I think you actually need to like exit the level.
I don't. That was quite interesting. We got to see Link at a Mario game. A legit Mario game. The original. Nothing came close.
The one and only.
The one and only, his Lord Sid.
So a lot of the dialogue in this book rhymes, and I looked over the part where Donkey he rhymes the word green with itself 3 times.
Green.
Well, that's why he's only dropping the beat. He's not the one participating in Friday Night Funkin'.
I graze in the green, as I graze in the green, seeking out the clover. I laze and spend my days in the green, a chewing, chomping rover.
Green.
So
he
he's
rhymed,
a goat.
He rhymed green with himself 3 times.
What else rhymes
Wow.
with green?
Spleen. Clean.
Green.
Green.
Christine.
Palpatine.
Krispy
I don't know why they got me.
Cream? Does cream rhyme? What was the
Dude,
original word by this point? I don't even remember anymore.
I could read the entire novel that was written like the Shrek Child's book. I wish there was one.
Isn't it the Shrek Child's book?
It's not. It's a child's book. It's not a novel. It's not even a novella. It's only 15 pages.
Oh.
I believe a novella is technically has to be at least 50.
Cool.
Could you technically write 1,000-page book and still call it a children's book?
Is it for children?
Sure, it has like pictures and everything.
So it's 1,000 pages of text with pictures in there.
Yeah.
I think typically that'd be considered a war crime, but I think by definition, yes.
Well, I think usually to classify children, it has to have a child-appropriate subject matter and child-appropriate vocabulary, usually.
Sure, but then add 1,000 pages to that.
I guess they've just made Aesop's Fables again.
Right, but that's like a collection, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So
You're talking about, like, a
Aesop's Fable.
Aesop's Fable.
He just has one.
You take the entire.
Yeah.
The Aesop cinematic universe.
The Aesop cinematic universe.
Hang on, wait a second. Wait a second.
Was that a BLJ, Zach?
Stop talking. like this is my gift to you. All right. This is my congratulations on graduating gift, and I wish I could return it.
I like how Zach said stop talking and then this is my gift for you. So, okay.
I'm not allowed to speak. I can
Just
just
take-
only witness.
The gift,
Enjoy.
Grant. Don't say anything and just take the gift.
I just witnessed.
It hurts. The only thing that's keeping me sane at the moment is the pretty good music that they stole.
True.
Oh, I've muted this entire time. Should we turn it back on?
Trying to force Zach to mute so that he cannot listen to the music.
Aw, I got really sad because I saw that it said on the link it said like the one and only Shrek plus 5 other stories, and I thought they were all also about Shrek, but no, they're just assorted children's tales.
Darn.
Aww.
Should have kept going with the Shrek franchise.
He really should have.
What was the laugh?
Are you talking about that noise that just happened right there?
I like that the Shrek can apparently single-handedly kill a dragon or at least incapacitate one. I assume also kill if he wanted to. Dude, I love Shrek just being a fucking horrible creature.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
Bowser in the fiery sea.
Who?
You got this, Gatordun.
Get her done.
What the hell?
They're supposed to move based on where you stand,
Oh.
like based on weight. It's just not done well.
it just kind of jerked to the side. I was like, what?
Welcome to Mario.
Mario.
Welcome to Mario.
Welcome.
Welcome to Mario.
Ow.
You were in lava. You know the lava.
All right.
Being
Lawrence.
in the lava will hurt you.
Me.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Hello, Lawrence.
Oh, hey.
Adrian. How are you?
Back in the jetpack. You were really jetpack.
Shit.
You were out of jetpack.
So they use the star music for when you can fly?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's fine. That can go in the video game. I approve.
Thanks,
Glad you
Adrian.
approve, Adrian.
Thanks, Adrian.
As everyone knows, I am the Grand Magister on all things video games.
Magister?
If it weren't for you, we
Yeah.
would never have this beautiful, beautiful game.
Yeah, of course. You're welcome.
True.
He's the sole reason this game exists.
Thank you.
Definitely not the guy who recreated all this in Unity.
Yeah, of course.
It was Adrian.
Yeah. If I didn't approve it, it wouldn't have been created. He had his elevator pitch, and I was like, you know what, sir? You can have an Oreo for that.
You can have an Oreo cookie. You can have one Oreo cookie. What?
That's not a bad idea. You can have an Oreo for that.
Do I go
Have an
down?
Oreo.
Hello? I should be noted, Grant, I don't know if you were aware of this, but I do believe that this is my first time playing Mario 64 as well.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
You've never played Mario 64 before?
No.
Not even DS?
No.
He said he played about 5% of it, was it? I don't know.
5%.
Wait, you're supposed to go. You're
Or is
going
it
the wrong
20?
way.
We
in
mean
that
I'm going the
case.
wrong way.
You gotta
You're
go in that
supposed to go down
tube.
that green hole.
I thought it was a.
funnel.
I thought I was supposed to go into a pipe.
In the funnel.
Yeah, well, you'll see.
Oh.
There he is again.
Round 2, bitch.
You got this, Zach. Just run in circles as you bombard him.
You have to strife. Or sorry, strafe.
Strive.
Drive.
Cloud.
I mean, you are-
my
you are
favorite
striving.
Final Fantasy character,
Yeah.
Cloud Strafe.
I'm-
You and I.
I mean, you are strifing right now. You are enacting conflict.
Also, the head, or you guys probably know actually already, but his head is in front of his health bar.
Yeah.
Where, yeah.
We saw that. I was shooting him for about 20 minutes with a handgun.
That's fair.
And it disappeared behind his head, and I was like, this is bullshit. I'm gonna propose another banter topic.
What would you do if you had William Stig Streck's powers?
Everything. Anything.
Anything.
Apparently,
I mean,
you're
everything, yeah.
invincible.
Well, you'd also be the most repulsive thing in existence.
So,
So?
anyone who called me that I could microwave vision, then
You could microwave. This is true. You could microwave vision people, although you do have fire breath, which I believe is more
Yeah.
potent for killing people, unless you just want to give them mild radiation.
So
Mild
Grant is
one.
basically gonna become Brightburn.
yes,
But also horrid.
yes.
That is sure.
His mother was ugly and his father was ugly, but he was uglier than both of them put together.
Wait, does this mean your parents have to be ugly?
Yes. Your parents also kick you out of the black hole from which you were raised. Or sorry, hatched.
Ah,
Because Shrek was hatched.
Well, I guess my parents have to deal with it then.
Ooh.
It's time to you, son. It's time for you to go out into the world and do your fair share of damage. Do your fair share of damage is a really good description for like sending your kid out in the world.
Remember, son, do a fair amount of damage.
Also, is that not a boss key from Zelda?
No, these were the ones in the game and in 64DS as well.
Okay.
The Zelda boss keys usually also have the eye on them, I think.
Ah, yeah.
You go Shifting Sandland,
Where?
so go left. Yeah, okay.
What about
At Lethal
TikTok
Lava
clock,
Lamp
which is bugged and
No, no.
crashes
Grant
whenever
wants
you
you to
go in
shift into Sandland, Zach, okay?
Shifting Sand. Go forward. Go past Lethal Lava Land.
Are these the actual names of the places?
Yeah, jump into that
Forgotten.
wall.
It's a wall.
Jump into the wall.
Oh, it's a painting. Okay.
Yeah.
1v1 Klepto. That's what it just said.
Yeah, Klepto's the...
The bird. I remember him from
Bird.
Odyssey.
Oh yeah!
A conniving bird.
He steals my hat.
I think you could actually snipe the star from here.
I think he also steals your hat in this one too.
Oh, maybe not.
You just have to get it perfectly on time, and I think you'll get him, Zach.
Yeah.
Kill
But I
the
think the
bird.
projectile disappears after a while.
Kill the bird.
Don't you have a sniper rifle?
Oh, snipe him. Let's be honest, I'm pretty sure almost everyone would like to snipe this bird. If we got to this level. I think
really
you just
funny.
fulfilled the dream here, Zach.
Okay.
Like, pretty epic.
It's pretty epic, bro. I'm so tired.
Maybe you've been attempting to shift too much. Remember, you gotta rest sometimes.
I don't want to do this anymore.
God, you know, I know a
Enough
couple
with the
people.
Shrek!
I was just gonna say, I know a couple people who say that they could probably write children's books, but when I read that, I was like, I'm not creative enough to make this. This is like, you need to be a mastermind to make this.
You need to be an evil genius.
You need to be as creative as Shrek is repulsive in that book to make that book.
What?
Maybe that's
That
only one
sand
person
kills
has.
you. Because it's supposed to be quicksand.
What are you fucking taught? I walked on lava!
Yeah.
That doesn't make
I
any
don't
sense.
know. Don't ask me how this game is coded.
But Grant, you're gonna be joining my team for a game jam. I need to know how you. I need to know that you know how this is coded.
You're right. Let's make Gun Mario.
Let's
But
make
like
it
do it in sunshine.
Mario.
No matter, no. Oh, Gun Mario Sunshine.
I think you're still gonna take the image. Yeah, you're good. Ooh. I think
Oh,
Zach,
he won't push me off the world.
I think Zach is purposely trying to find a way to end his suffering now.
No, I wanted to see if he could push me off the universe.
Isn't it great that when you blow up something, like a couple of the coins just fall through the floor?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, every time.
It's
Basically.
fantastic. I definitely haven't been annoyed by it.
I love all the stretched textures on the broken box.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to go.
You can go in the pyramid.
Oh yeah?
Dang, I
Yeah.
was muted and I said the exact same thing right before Grant said it too. God dang it.
I beat you to it.
God
Oh,
dang
well,
it.
okay.
I grabbed the power star again.
If it's in the way, then I don't think he's gonna be allowed to go in. Maybe the guy's just like, I give up coding the inside of this.
I mean, there's
No,
literally
you
a
can't.
mission.
I've seen it.
There's a mission that says inside the pyramid, so maybe I just had to pick
Shoot.
that one.
Shoot the top of the pyramid.
You shoot the top
Oh,
of the
just the
pyramid.
bottom one.
Okay. Let me download Gun Mario.
It only took like 20 minutes.
I mean, it's like 300 megabytes, so...
Just speedrun it since you know the strats.
All
It's
right.
There is a
Xbox.
speed
He can
run.
speed run the same way he sped run Stanley Parable. He got this.
I did.
Oh.
It's true.
Wait,
I did do a speed run of Stanley Parable, and it was terrible.
I was about to say you went.
It was a
nuts.
terrible parable.
It was a terrible parable. Oh hey, it's
Oh,
this thing. I know
hey.
this thing.
Isn't the point of a parable that there's a lesson?
No,
I thought a parable was a story with an in-baked lesson.
no.
What is a parable?
It's like in math. It's an equation that results in a graph that has a big curved arc on it.
I kind
That's a parabola.
Parabola.
No. A parabola is when you have two of a very specific species of snake.
That's a pair of cobras.
I meant boas, like boa constrictor.
Parabolas.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the route of two of a very specific gladiatorial swinging thrown weapon that would snag around people's legs. and trip them up.
Parabolas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant two kind of necktie-looking things that cowboys wear.
Parabolos.
God damn it! I touched the thing and I don't want to play it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a pair of like trendy like tea drinks with lychee like orbs in the bottom.
Parabolas.
Yeah. Or sorry, no, it's when you get when you pre-order 2 copies of that book that's coming out soon for the Genius of World of Warcraft.
Parabolas.
Adrian, you beat me to it. I was setting myself up to it. But you were on a roll, so I didn't want to stop you.
This is pretty funny. This stream has been filled
Got
with
him.
someone getting something faster than someone else.
You gotta quick draw McGraw next time, Lawrence.
We have to be better,
You're right.
Lawrence.
This is why I make the big bucks around here.
We can't let this. Zach, yeah, there's a bottom entrance. Did you go through there?
They're right
Oh
there.
yeah.
I like how it's on the second row now, your money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
That
pretty
looks so
good.
broken.
Oh, never mind.
There we go.
Never mind.
Hey, 420.
Was I
Oh, I missed Leet.
foolish?
You what?
Leet. 1337.
Oh.
I was gonna make a joke out of it.
Leet.
You can make the same joke when you go way over.
Hey, Lawrence.
Yes.
Can we go back to talking about your throbbing eyeballs?
What?
Lawrence's throbbing, salty, sweet eyeballs.
Delicious.
Succulent.
You should just tell all of them again.
Succulent, turgid eyeballs.
Well, if they keep going, they're gonna pick it up.
What are some other ways that you would describe Lawrence's eyeballs, Zach?
I think one time you said,
Fantastic.
Elsie already said long and throbbing.
I did. I did also describe them as long, throbbing, pulsating, veiny eyeballs.
Turgid is
Nice.
pretty accurate, I would
Turgid
say.
is pretty accurate. It's true. Firm.
Granular.
Granular?
Yeah.
I don't know if that one. I don't know if I like that one, Chief.
What's wrong with Lawrence's granular, powdery eyeballs?
I don't know. I'm
His-
gonna-
Powdery.
His chalky, granular eyeballs.
Shiny and chrome.
His
His
chromatic
gap
eyeballs.
His chromatic, unsaturated eyeballs.
Oh, Mario thought it was funny.
That was
Yeah.
a cry of pain.
That was a cry
To
of
you,
pain.
maybe.
Well, they seem to have fixed some of the bugs that I caught on the Alpha Rad video. Like I can no longer pick up stars with my gun.
We can still pick up coins.
I can pick. Well, I don't even think it's coins. I think it was like the sparkly bits like these. Yeah. So yeah, you can pick that up. But now, where is that even? Is it down or is it that?
Well, you can see one of them right now, so...
Right. But I want to get the one that was harder to achieve.
I wonder if they did actually move, or if this guy did actually move the stars around.
Grant?
Yes.
Well, I don't think it matters now that I've touched it. Wait, was there something within a lava pit? Or am I thinking of Galaxy here right now?
I've never played a Mario game, so I don't know.
You're playing
know what
one
is a
right
Mario.
now.
Is
The
this
most
a
classic of them all.
Gun Mario?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it does have a category on.
It does have the Nintendo brand of approval.
True.
I was gonna say this does have a category on Twitch, whereas we've played several games at this point on stream that did not have categories. So for whatever reason, this
Such
does.
as...
There was a few browser games that we played a while back. What do you mean, such as? You expect me to remember the garbage that we play?
Yes.
Yes.
No. My job is to play the thing, not to remember it.
I played, so you don't remember.
I play garbage.
That's it.
And
I play garbage so that you can watch me.
So you can watch me. That'd be a really good slogan for the stream. I play garbage so you can watch. That's really good. Speaking of Night in the Woods,
Nice segue.
Okay, nice.
I didn't have a thing to say. I just thought it was funny.
It's a good game.
Oh, I thought that Zach just had a tryst in the night in the like a night, you know, in the woods and wanted to tell us about it.
A sordid tryst in a night in the woods. In the middle of spring.
Yeah.
located entirely within your.
Located entirely within your season.
Located entirely in North Carolina.
So my aunt and uncle are visiting, which is rare because they normally live in Florida and they normally don't visit, I guess. And you know, it was just the general light conversation at first where it was like, oh, well, have you been working? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And immediately my aunt goes like, oh, well, can you design things? And I was like, what do you mean by that? Like that's very broad. And she was like, oh, well, can you design like polos and like this, like she goes and she lists off.
What?
And I was like, no, I don't know fashion design. She's like, no, but I mean with a computer. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And eventually after figuring out the conversation and like, I don't know, I have a lot of practice with this kind of thing with Saba where it's like they're saying one thing but they mean something else. And it's like, oh, she meant graphic design on Photoshop.
Oh.
She was like, oh, do you know how to like make a design to be sent in? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like I'm not an artist, but I could. And she was
I thought
like,
she meant like dead ass make a polo.
I thought that's what she meant as well too. And I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Let's stop
No.
the sewing kit, Zach. I know you had it.
I mean, to be fair, that is what she does. That is what she does for like side money now that they're retired. But like, I don't know. It was just a funny way to start the conversation of like, can you design things? And I was like, yes? Question mark?
Do you have what it takes to be an evil billionaire, Zach?
No.
Too bad there's no one given a lesson about that, a private lesson.
Oh, and then Lawrence, we don't have to rehash the whole thing again, but remember me talking to you about the fucking Anime Uno debacle that happened?
Yes, the madness that went with it.
The absolute madness that ensued.
Mad lad.
It was like a long story short, it was basically like my family's really competitive, So as opposed to, having fun with Anime Uno, everybody was immediately like, well, what about this situation? And well, this happened here, and you said that this blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that side of the family came over today for a fire pit, and my cousin Jess is still mad.
Oh,
About the Uno?
Yeah, long story short, there was like because one of the rules in Anime Uno is that if you play the exact same card as what was already on the thing, you get to play another card, regardless of like color restriction or anything. But it counts as a real card, right? So if I play like a +4 on a +4, I then get to play a free +2, which means that it's like, effectively a +10, right?
What? Okay, made up home Uno rules, continue.
More or less, yes. It's Anime Uno. We played it at game night several times at this point. But anyway, long story short, it was like this whole thing where somebody did something like that. And it wasn't even like a reverse or a skip. It was literally just like a naked card, just like whatever. But then everybody a bunch of my family got really up in arms because they were like, wait a minute, I still have to draw the 8? And I'm like, yeah, of course you do, because they just played an 8. Like, but they played a green 5. And I'm like, and? it's like, but the +8 isn't on top anymore. So why should I draw the +8? And I'm like, well, because they played it. Like, why would they play that and then immediately screw themselves over with the green 5? Anyway, long story short, it just turned into like a giant debate among people, and it was not fun. And so we're not playing that anymore. But
Gosh, you start playing Anime Uno, and then at the end of the game, you just start talking about philosophy of Uno.
Well, it wasn't even like
nightmare.
philosophy of Uno. It was more like philosophy of Zach always
being a
changes
dick.
rules, I guess.
Philosophy is my favorite,
Uno card.
It's my favorite study of dental hygiene.
What the fuck?
What? You landed on all 4 towers. Now you can go to the top of the pyramid.
Okay, why are you talking like that?
I don't know, because it was some nerd shit.
Is it?
He
It's
actually
a video
turned on the
game.
nerd orb.
Nerd. I touched the nerd orb, so Grant's here now.
Congratulations, Zach. Now you get to fight a boss.
A boss? What boss?
You'll see.
The
Oh wait,
the,
maybe.
I like this
Is this
song.
not
The
it?
song's pretty chill.
I thought this is where you fight that boss.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, do you go
Wait,
in there?
yeah, okay. Here we
Okay,
go.
yeah. Here you go. Now you get to fight the classic boss.
No one.
No one, because they didn't put the boss in here.
They didn't program them.
Oh.
Normally there's a boss there it's the classic, like, it's got 2 hands, but the eyes are in the palms, and you gotta get those
Oh,
palms.
the one that
eyes.
Brian David Gilbert misquoted as Knucklotech?
Yes.
Ooh.
Normally you fight him there.
Cool. It's a shame that I didn't get to fight him then.
Would you really have wanted to?
Sure, why not? It's video game content.
I know.
Okay. But what if you skipped it instead? Hello, Zach.
Hello.
I was just trying to do the hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Zach.
Grant, why'd you send a picture? Who is that? Who is this
That's
man?
the boss.
Who is this man, and why is he at my job site?
He's looking at you.
Who is this man's?
He's looking
Here
at
to
the
help with
business,
my
Zach.
stream is my friend Adrian, the heap and hop and pasta spaghetti on a load of mimiones. Hello, Zach.
Are you okay? What just happened?
This is shifting.
Am I dead?
You shifted.
Okay.
I'm you now.
Excuse you? Are you sure you want to be me? There's a lot of debt ensuing there.
I'm me, he says. That's a Kingdom Hearts reference. Yes, remember that part in Kingdom Hearts where someone goes up to someone else and is like, I'm you. You're me, but I'm me. I'm me, he says. And that's legitimately a conversation they have because they're clones.
I love Kingdom Hearts. It's so
I'm Bees. It's Riku!
I'm
They
Bees.
put bugs in him!
I have tried watching explanation videos of it, still don't get it.
Just watch the out of context videos, you'll have more fun that way.
I even think I did that as well. It
Yeah,
still
there you
whooshes over me. There's too much in that.
It was
game.
really fun not being able to go to sleep one night and watching both, or I guess all three technically, of the Barry Kramer videos in a row, and then immediately followed by 6-hour-long videos from a YouTuber named Clemps as he played all like all of the major Kingdom Hearts games and explained their narrative. Because like the Barry Kramer videos, obviously he's like animating it the whole time, and so it's like, okay, I understand why you had to cut down on a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of context that's lost, and like, I'm really baffled because once again, as I've said before to Grant, one of the things that irritates me the most about
About dying in Gun Mario.
You can go to New Worlds.
what worlds? I don't know where anything is.
Leave, go to the castle.
Goodbye.
Go out into the main hall. Oh, okay. I thought it would put you in the... Okay. But anyways, yeah. Go up the main stairs. To the right. Go in that door.
Oh,
And now you get the AR.
Hello.
Or the M16.
AR, the augmented reality.
Yes.
What was the
but it doesn't even have
abbreviation we found?
automatic. It's still clicky.
That's why you gotta fan the hammer, but except on your mouse.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
The hammer of a rifle.
Oh. You?
What was the
Oh.
abbreviation that we found in shifting earlier for ARs?
Also
I
not
saw
just
it.
ARs.
No, but it was something other than augmented reality.
DRs? Was it DR?
DR is desired reality.
Desired
That's one we
reality.
It's not the one. It's not CR or DR. There was one for AR. right?
CR is current reality, I think.
Never mind. It's not important.
Clearly.
Unless you're shifting, that is.
Unless you're shifting, in which case it is very
Stop!
important.
Why do we do this? I don't want to play this
Why do we
game
stream?
anymore. Oh,
Go
no.
back.
I think this stream has been one of the weirdest ones we've had in a long
I
time.
don't want to do this.
This possibly weirder than Frog Fractions.
There's
I
only
think
7 minutes left.
There wasn't any shifting in Frog Fractions. Like,
True.
I mean,
Well, the frog was shifting for sure.
Zach, are you snotting right now?
No.
Manhandle the monkey.
you only have
Zach,
7 minutes.
Zach is
Right.
just at his computer, like sweating and drenched and just like writhing in pain as he plays this game. Like liquid fluids running down his nose and all of his orifices are like trembling.
They trembled before him.
Much like Lawrence's sweaty eyeballs.
Sweaty. Oh.
He's trying to get those coins. Oh, I never noticed that those mushrooms have textures underneath them.
That's pretty neat.
Okay.
I mean, Zach, there's only 6 minutes left. We can
What
end
the fuck do
stream.
you want from me, Grant? You asked me to play this game, and you're not even here tomorrow to finish it.
I thought you said you were gonna play it.
I don't know anymore.
You don't have
Zach's
to.
just given
I
up.
don't. Why can't we play
If you were
good
wondering, this is what I wanted. This moment right
Why
here.
can't we play good video games?
Zach is
Why
not
would
that
we?
it was a bad video game, but Zach is reaching my Fez levels of that one section in Fez.
What are the other games we have on the docket to play?
Chrono Trigger.
Isn't that
Gun
is that a
Mario.
theme?
Yeah, kinda.
Gun Luigi.
Gun
Luigi.
Luigi, no.
Gun Mario Galaxy.
Gun Mario
Luigi's
Galaxy would be
M60.
great. Oh my god, Grant, could you imagine a Gun Mario Galaxy where where
Gun Mario Odyssey.
well, it's like the zero G nonsense, but hello?
I think you can bounce on it or some shit. I don't
That's
know.
not what that does.
It's very true.
But could you imagine a Gun Mario Galaxy where whenever you shoot, it like propels you in the other direction?
Ooh.
We
That'd be
talked
really
about this
cool.
earlier with the fucking NASA janitor that was at my school.
What?
When we sit before you got on stream, I mentioned that in my science class in high school, we had like some sort of NASA, not astronaut, but probably like astronaut, like, or like NASA related job of like technician or probably like janitor or something, where we did like a quiz and gave us a list, and it was like, which of these objects would you most like to have in space? And there was like gun on the list, and then when we making jokes, they were like, oh, what do you do, fight aliens? And the guy was like, actually, you could use it for yourself in space if you don't have anything else to bounce or pull off of. And it's like, I don't know about that one, Chief. There's like oxygen on this list.
There's like oxygen. No, I don't need oxygen. I need gun.
So we're all just gonna ignore the fact that Zach warped through a wall. To
Yeah,
start
don't worry.
falling
What
to
happened this
infinite.
entire game, Lawrence?
No, I think you mean he shifted through a wall, Lawrence.
Oh,
Great.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Zach.
Zach.
I had to scream.
I have no lumberjane, yet I must scream.
My lumberjane. That's all I've ever wanted.
Luckily, there was only 3 minutes left, so.
There's only 3 minutes left, so we have plenty of time to beat the game. Let's go.
speed run.
Have any of you
Right.
ever heard of Problem Sleuth?
No.
Have you ever heard?
It's-
Have you ever heard of Problem Sloth?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
it's a
definitely.
webcomic where it's a webcomic but in the narrative of a video game.
Never heard of
and one
that
of the-
before.
There are three main stats: Vim, Pulchritude, and Imagination.
What the fuck is pulchritude?
It means charisma.
Oh.
But there's a character who literally is so devoid of imagination that like there's an alternate world the characters come into where they meet female counterparts. However, this guy's imagination is so shitty that his female counterpart is literally just him in a wig.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then his counterpart, who is maxed out, because there's three main characters, and each of them has maxed in one stat. The guy who's max imagination literally just ascends to godhood, whereas the guy who's max Vim just becomes the strongest man alive.
What was that bang?
Zach tearing through the fabric of reality to get to his lumberjane.
That's all I want. Alright, I'm
What
done.
if you had a letter opener that could tear through the fabric of reality?
You know what I think I would like to do? We'll probably do it tomorrow since tomorrow's gonna be our last stream.
Shift stream, shift stream, shift stream.
I wanna I've been watching Wooly and Co do a playthrough of fuck, what's the name of the game? It's not KOTOR. It's RPG, just recently. Oh, Disco Elysium. And
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that a lot.
that game has one of the most interesting and, to be honest, very specific like stat screens I've ever seen. And I don't know, I think it'd be really cool to go over what the 24 stats in the game are, and then also like try to guess what we think like our stats would be in that. Cause like
That would have max stats in every category.
you definitely would not, considering one of them is physical aptitude.
I don't know, Zach. I'm pretty apt to
Adrian is
know.
wrong.
very aptitude in the strength.
I am very aptitude.
You see, Zach, over the last 30 seconds, I sapped the life